Motherfucking record. For what? It's been a while. I am that again. It's been a while. Can't call me young, no. It's been a while. I am that again. It's been a while. I bought smoke in your face, bitch. It's been a while. I am that again. It's been a while. Can't call me young, no.
Don't think this shit's over, cause we don't need rusty. Consistent hits on deck, you just have to trust me. It's about to get ugly, casuals back, your cash deducted. Embarrassed on tracks, your name is shit amongst the public. You gotta love it, that over-exaggerated thug shit. That I don't give a fuck if I can't spit. Disrespect me if you want and get your motherfucking ass whipped. That I got straight A's, my resume is outstanding. That I fuck more hoes than you could possibly fathom. I really kidnap folks and held they ass for ransom. Crib low key with the amenities of a mansion. Devices everywhere, just burning up my bandwidth. I should write the game in a pamphlet, but these lines, skinny jeans, sweater wearing gaskets, lessons in manhood. Y'all boys need some practice.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another Casual Toy Chat. Not Casual Toy Chat, this is late night edition. Late nights with Casual Toy Collector. I am Casual Toy Collector. Woo! It's right now to the buzz on it tonight, man. Got a bunch of shit I'm working on, man. What's up, Lone Dragon? Nice job, Dad. Yeah. Kiddos on the track, man. You gotta get the kiddos on the track. Can you cut it down just a little bit, please? You hear me? You probably couldn't hear me. Okay. It's kind of loud. Yeah. All right. Woo! Yeah, to the buzzer, man. I got something exciting I'm working on. Something very exciting. Born Giga's camera. Who, me? Was it shitty tonight? What's up with it? What's quality look like? Should be okay. He said Born Giga's camera. Is it that bad? I gotta get his camera, man. There's a lot of shit I gotta do. All right, we're gonna spill the link, man. Let's see who wanna come in and shoot the shit tonight. It is all blurry? I think that's your internet, man. I think that's your internet. It's the AOL disk running out of minutes. No, man, let me look at it real quick and see what you're talking about. Let's see if my shit blurry. It looks clear on my end. So far, I'm about to look on the internet and see if y'all see something different. Oh, not that one. I forgot. I'm not signing in. This is Casual Toy Collector. Videos. Let me shout out everybody in the chat too, man. We got S3D Toys is first to the chat this evening. Lone Dragon is in here. It is blurry. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I see. Wonder if that's internet related, because it looks clear. Let's see what happens. What up, old school? Trying to get the camera together, man. That don't look any better. What up, DFS? We're gonna pass the test tonight, man. Damn, I think I had it straight. And I might have fucked it up again. Let's see. That might be internet related. Because it looks really clear on my computer screen. What up, Ninja? It looks fairly clear there. Right? Am I still blurry? I think that shit's internet related, man. I don't understand what's going on. There's nothing. Unless everybody on the internet. I don't know. I don't know if it's slowing my shit down. It looks pretty clear right this second. I know something's up, man. Wonder what my speed test, what a speed test to do real quick. Maybe they throttling us now. Maybe shouldn't have no problem. I got real good speeds despite the kids both doing stuff with their stuff and watching TV. Ooh, got a high ping time. But shit, it should be more than adequate to do this. Oh, we got S3D joining in. What up, man?
Cracking.
Chilling, man, chilling. How about you?
Good, man. Just waiting for Libya 3.0.
Yeah, any second now, man. I'm waiting on it too.
Oh, man. That was funny shit last night.
Trips to Key West for everyone. I think I know who that, like we were talking about it, I think I know who that was, man. It's one of the 2 or 3 people, actually.
Who was he? I'm sure it's a dude, probably, man.
You know, the first person I think of is our buddy.
Ryan?
Yeah. That's the first person. Usually the first suspect that pops in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And I got some other suspects. I ain't gonna name the suspects. Let's see what we. Oh, Ninja Bill in here. What up, Ninja? And how is my shit still blurry, or is it? Is my am I clear now? Or is it still blurry?
It's a little pixelated.
Really?
But you know what? For years, I noticed whenever you start, it always starts off a little pixelated, but then after a few minutes, it clears up. I just think it's the buffering.
Okay. Because like I'm looking at it on my phone. It seems to be pretty clear.
Mm-hmm.
And then on my computer, it looks crystal clear. Oh, it's blurry right now. I don't know what the hell. It seems to be internet related though.
Hey, Ninja Bill, what's going on, man?
Might have to get me on the camera or pay for a higher tier of StreamYard. What up, Stray? He said new Bruce. Yeah, Bruce was over here just a second ago. Let's see what has anyone seen leaked images of the new studio series Junk Keep from the Factory Thieves? Nope.
Yeah, I haven't seen those. Are they cool?
Junk Keep. I'm even trying to think who the hell that is. Ninja Bill joining in too. Let me look up.
What up? Just chilling. How do I sound? Do I sound okay?
Hey, you sound perfect.
Yeah.
I don't have my headset plugged in, so I had to check.
Nah, you sound good, man. Loud and clear.
What was it? Transformer, the new studio series. Oh, Junk Keep is one of the.
Yeah, they released images of that today. He looked dope. He doesn't look how I'd want him to be, but he looks pretty good.
I walked behind my grandma napping in this blanket.
And
Where was
and
that at?
it really is just aesthetic choices on the mold, like the face, little things like that that I'm complaining about. The figure looks good.
I'm trying to look
They
it
all,
up.
they all have these little subtle um, choices, aesthetic choices that we like.
You got a bit of an echo, Ninja
Yeah,
Bill.
I just noticed I don't have YouTube or anything else open. This is the only window I have open. So
Oh, you mean Junkyard?
yeah.
Okay. Trans Aaron said Junk Heat.
Well, Junk Heap is another one. Like in Generations line, they had a Wreck-Ar and they had a Junk Heap. So maybe that's what he's thinking.
Damn. So now everybody's bought all the wreck guards trying to do the same. They could get the Junk Heat or Junkyard now. Well, of course I'm gonna get it.
Yep.
They got Perceptor too. Y'all saw that?
Oh, that Perceptor looks pretty good. That's the one. Him and Laser Prime are what I'm most looking forward to. So
Yeah, that Perceptor is clean. No, the last one they had wasn't bad. What the Titan's Return?
yep.
It wasn't bad at all.
Hey, did you see that video today from Logan Paul?
No, I
Did he
did
bought
not.
$3 million of fake Pokemon or some shit?
But $3 million worth of GI Joe cards. They were GI Joe cards. They weren't Pokemon. That's flipping awesome.
I just noticed
So-
this thing has a knee joint. It's useless.
Man,
Cobra
that shit's
Strike
probably
Man.
fake. That's fake.
Huh?
That's gotta be fake though, right?
No, apparently they said it was real.
What up, ex Daredevil?
Damn. They got him. They got him.
That's funny. I still have those cards too, man. I like those cards.
What?
Did you ever have them?
What's up, Jay? Is that you, Jay Holler?
Fuck you, Brian. Don't ever bring your bitch ass back. That's why you're blocked.
What up, Daredevil?
Nice job, Dad.
Yeah, nice job, Dad. Are you gonna do another song? Are you gonna do another song, Dad? He's wanting to be in the next song. All the kids want to be in the next song now because he got to be in one. So they all want to be in it now.
And why not?
Yeah, you should have all the kids in the song, man.
Yeah.
Have them all call out Brian.
20 years from now, you can torture him with it.
Uh, I wonder how he feels. I wonder how he feels now.
Oh, that's fucking cool, man.
Oh yeah.
Which one is that? Which train is that?
This is now. Okay, so I don't quite know. Look, so this is the China Railways LDCX Langdong FD. Okay, and
Is it a combiner or?
it's a parts former that turns trains into a robot, right? So I have two of these. Transaren sent me two of them. Here's another one. And,
Oh, that's fucking badass.
and they're trains, that transform into the robot. And I just discovered they have knee joints, but they're utterly useless because of the way their parts formed. So
where do you get those? I'm a big train guy, so
I think he got those. I think he got these. Well, he's in the chat, unless he's didn't to join us. But I think he got these at what's the name of it? AliExpress. I think where he said he got these on his reviews.
okay.
Oh, back to work. He's going back to work. But
It's decent stuff at AliExpress. That's where I got my most of my turtle stuff.
Yep. But these things are weird. Okay, and when I say weird, here's the
Cheaper than eBay prices usually.
Pamphlets, right? And it talks about all these toys, and it talks about them, and show like here's that one I just showed you right here. The DF4B. Now, here's the thing: is if you look up the China Railway Express website, or you look up the LDCX or the Lingdong website, you will find nothing about these toys. Nothing, zero, nada. They don't exist. Yet here they are.
Later, Trans Aaron.
Yet here they are. I dug deep. I had a friend of
Robot
mine
chat.
look into it. I had a friend look into them for me. I've had people on Facebook look into them, and nobody can find it. They're ghost toys. They don't freaking exist, and yet here they are. And yet here they are, and they're pretty cool.
How many different trains do they have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like
27.
9 right there.
And a half.
And a half.
And you know these booklets are cool because apparently it gives stats about the actual train or maybe this character. I don't freaking know. I don't read whether this is Cantonese or Mandarin or I'm not really sure. There's this one right here that I just showed you, the black one, the FD. Again,
well, depending on what kind of phone you have, there's a translate you can put on your phone, and just by taking a picture of it, it'll tell you what what it is.
I tried that. It's a Google app thing, and I tried it, and it came up with box. That's it, box. And I'm like, yay! It's a box. Yay! These things are a freaking mystery, and I don't get it.
I'm gonna try to look them up.
But they're cool as hell. I mean, they're cool as hell.
Nobody recorded them in history. They just made them and didn't report it.
Yeah. And they're officially licensed by the China, Railway Museum, and yet they have nothing on them either. They don't even sell them on their website or talk about it. So again, I know squat about these toys, other than that they're cool, and I freaking love train bots. There's a coal car, box car, whatever this one is, and they all have these attachment points in the back of them. These and can connect via there if you want, or they have these connectors you can use to attach them. You can attach from all the sets from the box cars and some of the robot parts with each other, so they're interchangeable in that aspect. So,
have you ever looked on Sir Toys?
I looked on Sir Toys, and Sir Toys does not carry these. I've looked, and Ugly Retro has looked, and they don't carry them.
Wow.
So, which is odd. Again, there's so much odd about these, and those connectors are solid. That's not coming out of there. That's not coming out of there. At most, you'll really have to tug to get them out, or that centerpiece will snap off. But it's a ball joint, goes in real easy again. But yeah, these things are freaking cool, man. I love train bots. Freaking love train bots. This one needs more paint, I think, but still, it's just a black, silver, and red.
Are those two? Is that a toe behind? Oh, I thought it was a cab. The other one was a cab.
Well,
too.
this one is steam locomotive apparently. And it's got the box car behind it.
Yeah,
this one is I forget. Well, you can see the front part of it right there. The other part of it is makes the arm, but it's this flat nose type of train. I don't know all the different train types other than what it says in the booklet that I can't read because.
But they're not the Transformers brand, right?
No, it's not Transformers.
Okay, because I see on Big Bad or even Entertainment Earth, there's one that's coming in July that I guess it's Transformers branded. It's Masterpiece.
Yeah,
but Daredevil joining in.
And you'll never hear me say this again.
Daredevil.
You'll never hear me say this again. But as much as I love Hasbro and support Hasbro, and I don't really love them that much anymore, go with Moon Studios. Moon Studios is doing the same set, only they look better and they feel better. From all the reviews I've seen so far, Kato has done a couple of them. Go check his reviews. And go buy the Moon Studios train bots. YouTube.
Okay.
Everyone here, go buy them. If I can afford them, I buy them. I can't afford them, so I can't buy them. But they look great. I watch everybody else enjoy them, and look in awe and see and live vicariously that way. But yeah, I freaking love these things. I cannot stop playing with them. I can't. I just can't put them down.
Yeah, they're different, man. They're different.
I dig them.
You don't get many trains from Hasbro. All you get is Astro trains.
Yeah, you'll see. I never could find Astro Train either. He's been released 3 times since the Siege line, and I can't find one of them. Not one of them at any decent price, other than scalper prices, which I'm not going to pay.
They're redoing them though.
I
I'm
just
sure.
discovered these things.
You know
And
they're
these are on AliExpress.
Well, I think that's where he said he got these was AliExpress. I'm pretty sure that's where he said he got them.
And
See, they can't redo him for Studio Series 86 because he'd have to be big enough to have Devastator inside of him.
Well, that's not necessary. Although Commander Class Astro Train would be cool, I doubt they're ever going to do it. Although, again, that would be really cool.
And also the Masterpiece train I was telling you about,
Mhm.
that's the Transformers branded. That one actually is not Hasbro that's doing it. That one's Takara.
Oh, yeah, Takara. But it's pretty same company. Yeah. But it looks pretty good. But honestly, I would, if you're going to make a train bot, 6 liner purchase, go with Moon Studios. It'll cost you, believe it or not, it'll be a better toy and cost you less than the Takara version. Think about that for a minute. And I'm not even bullshitting about that.
And what's the name of the studio?
Moon Studio. That's the name of the brand that's taking it. Moon Studio.
Moon Studio. Okay.
Yeah. And I would definitely go with them.
What up, Hunter for Hire? Oh, congrats, man.
What? I located for G.I. Joe issue 21, the silent issue at my local comic. Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
And Jay Hollis says it's a Commander Class Astro Train this coming.
Commander Class would be dope, but I doubt they'll ever do it. I hate this part. These
I'm
things
still anxious to see it, man. maybe it'll be a good excuse me. Maybe it'll be a good stand-in with the Masterpiece Transformers.
Yeah. Well, because the Masterpiece ones will be 6 in total, just like the Moon Studios one. It'll be either 5 or 6 in total, depending on how Takara does it. There should be 6 in total, that all combined. 6 trains that turn into robots and then combine into a larger at Masterpiece scale. Only the Takara ones look extremely chug. They don't look like a Masterpiece toy at all. Which a lot of people are finding odd at best. It's an odd choice.
How you feel about the new combiners, the drag strut and all?
Oh, the Menasor? Yeah. I have never been a Menasor fan, so I haven't even I haven't really given it much thought to even picking any of those up because I've never even liked them. I don't own the G1 version. I've never owned any version of any of
I used to have G1 Motor Master when I was a kid.
I thought it was badass, man. A black truck just like Optimus Prime that was his enemy. I thought that shit was dope.
Oh yeah, it's a great concept. Don't get me wrong; they're cool characters. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just not.
Right.
I'm not a fan of them, and it's nothing more than I'm not a fan of them. It's just like I don't understand why people buy like so many 9 different speakers. They're like 9 or 10 they released in Siege, 9 or 10 they were the same ones they released in Earthrise. And I'm just like, I don't get it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Don't be hitting.
Sounds like somebody's upset.
Calm down, dude. You're all right.
And as you can hear, this thing is really clicky.
Yeah.
It's got like those Power Rangers clip points on them, so you know it's clippy as heck.
Click, snap.
But it all goes together fairly well and stays together. There's one boxcar. Oops, there you go.
I was
There's
like,
Wow, that's
and I'm forming the other one as we speak. Again, they have all like those clip points, like the Bandai figures have. So something fits together smoothly. Come on, you. You don't clip. You don't clip.
Yeah, Kaz already got that DPCI number already for the Deluxe Revelation Triclops. So I went out today and didn't find anything, but I did find out that the store in Evans was getting 3 of them in on the 16th.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
There's
gonna.
another-
But of course, you know how it
passenger car.
goes. They usually show up 1 or 2 days early, typically sometimes. So I'm gonna be starting tomorrow
And the
morning.
car I'm
I'm
working on.
watching
The
the
engine.
targets again.
Shit, well, I'm kind of on pause for the minute, man. My car broke down on Bobby Jones. I had to pay $100 tow bill to get my shit home.
Damn. What's going on with it?
Lay down on that.
Is it running hot or?
It just cut off, man. I think it lost the ground or something.
Oh,
It just
okay.
cut off on the highway.
You just can't get no fire to it at all.
It's clicking. Like the
Oh.
starter's clicking, but it ain't turning over.
Yeah.
The radio still comes on, lights still come on, everything.
Huh.
It's weird.
It makes me wonder if that particular vehicle you got has a what my Ranger used to have, which is a what do they used to call them? It's like a starter relay up on the driver's side fender. You could, yeah, like a solenoid, I guess. You could. I had to remember sticking a flathead screwdriver between the I guess the post part of it, and it would jump my truck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if maybe, I mean, it could be anything, but you know, that comes to mind, or like you said, it could be a ground or something, you know, something electrical, definitely.
Yeah. It just cut off on me. And it won't. It clicks when I try to start it, but it ain't starting. And I had all the kids with me and shit, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, man. I know I've had quite a few tow bills my damn self.
That sucks, man. I'm about to get my insurance changed up to cover that type of shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hey, there's sugar in the tank. It is there.
Huh?
And now
It ain't no
there's
sugar in the tank again, is there?
I still didn't hear you.
Ain't no sugar in the tank again, is there?
No, hell no. I got a lock and gas cap. Ain't none of that happening.
Hell no, not for me either. I got one on my car too.
Yeah. I got
Give it
lock.
Kung Fu grip.
Every one of my cars
Look,
got
kid.
lock and gas cap.
What's up, kid?
That's cool, man.
Yeah, he's showing up in Florida, and Kentucky, and Virginia, Pennsylvania. So
What up, kid? Bing.
That is a train.
Beauty poop, didn't he?
Yep.
He did. Uh-oh. Hold on, I'm on diaper duty, y'all. I'll be right back.
all right.
Nice job,
I
Dad.
don't miss those days, man.
I ain't never had them, and I don't miss them. Shit.
Me neither. I ain't never had them, and I don't miss them either. Yeah, man, I freaking love these things, and I hope Trans Aaron sends me more of them because, man, I just can't get enough of these damn things. Oh,
So are they? I wasn't following. But are they legit like Transformer trains or?
well, no, but that's okay. I mean, I like
Are they
I like
knockoffs
the
or?
differences.
Are they knockoffs or?
I wouldn't say they're knockoffs because I've never seen anything else like them. So I mean,
Oh, okay.
as far as I know, they're original.
Right.
But I mean, so
Who are they made by?
I've never seen their like before. So,
Yeah.
but again, it's weird because it's like they don't freaking exist. If you go to their website, they just don't exist. There's no
That's
mention.
crazy.
You go to either the websites and you
Mhm.
click where it says toys, and there's nothing.
There's
They
nothing.
don't exist,
Hmm.
which is just weird.
Well, they got to be cool as hell to have then, especially in that case. They don't. You can't really find out any whole lot. Find anything out about them or.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like they don't want people to know they're making these. And
Right.
again, it's still like even on the I don't know about the original box, but on these things, it even talks about this being
Poppity pop pop pop.
Yeah.
China Railways Museum official
Mhm.
product.
No. Huh. Yeah.
So I
Go
don't get it.
figure.
I don't get it. Even got a cool logo on the back, looks like a train.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I can't read any of it, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's all Greek to me.
Pop the trunk, man. What up, Pop? Been a grip. What up? What up? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I almost had me a damn vintage mosquito on eBay, but I lost the auction, but I did get a snake face, which is just as hard to get. So at
Oh,
least I got
nice.
one of the two.
Very cool.
Yeah, I got sniped on the first one. I ain't yet. I mean, I don't get on eBay enough to know the ins and outs. When to bid and
I
all
don't
that
go to
shit.
Evil Bay, but I'd have to
Yeah,
take your word for it. Take your
yeah.
word for it.
It was
I don't go to
disappointing
Evil
there
Bay.
for all of about a few seconds, and I was just like, oh well. I said, now I'm gonna concentrate on the other one.
I'm sure there's a video somewhere on YouTube that'll tell you how to use eBay effectively.
Yeah, definitely. I just ain't never checked it out. I need to,
Oh, there is a
especially when I'm trying to
difference.
win
This is a
some.
darker colored gray as these.
Yeah, there's probably specific videos. Type in how to bid on eBay as
Yeah.
opposed to how to sell.
Yeah, I'd rather buy it now too, kid. I usually that's all I ever do is buy it
That's
now.
all I do on eBay. If it's a bid, I don't mess with it,
Yeah. Well, I've only ever won 2
or an
auctions.
auction rather.
I try not to. I try to stay away from auctions and shit. But I
Yeah,
got lucky
Nobody got
though.
time for that.
I
I don't
did get
use.
one off of an auction off of Esty, which was kind of odd because I'd never bought anything off of Esty. That was my first time. I've been on there once or twice, just looking around, but I actually created an account and found something I couldn't resist. So I
Well, the first thing I ever bought on eBay, I got. I guess they only had auction back then. Way back in the day, I got my G1 Grimlock.
hmm,
It came
nice.
with. It's in really good condition. It came with everything except for I think it was missing one missile, and it
Yeah.
even had the clipping of the stats off of the box.
Damn.
I got it for $20. That was a
Yeah.
great deal.
Only
Hell
thing
yeah.
I ever
Stole that
got from
shit.
eBay was a Masterpiece Skywarp, and I'll never use it again because of the hassle. Or no, it wasn't. I got Masterpiece Skyward.
Yeah,
I
I've done a
twice.
best offer a couple different times.
Man, I did a best offer once. I said, "Look, I don't even need 2 of the figures, and I'll give you this much for the rest of the figures." And they ended up taking another best offer for all the figures for like $5 more than mine. Like
Oh
you could
yeah,
have held back
yeah,
the 2 figures I didn't need and sold those somewhere else and taken my
yeah. But
best offer. You
they
definitely would
want
have
that
gotten more than $5 for them.
right. They want They just I don't know. I hate when they do shit like that. But
Yeah, I used
Because
it.
it was GI Joe Retro. It was like a his tank and like 4 figures, and I didn't even need the Joes,
right,
or it was like one Joe, and I already had the one of the Cobras. So I was just like, just give me the parts that I need for a little bit less.
right. I know this Motu Revelation Netflix poster I got from it came from the New York City this past year's New York Comic Con. It was signed by Griffin Newman, the guy who voiced Orko in the new series, and they'd had it for $100, but I ended up doing a best offer. I offered them 80 for it, and with the shipping, it put it right at $100, and they accepted it. So I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't tend to do eBay a whole lot. If it's recent enough that I can hold out and maybe find it somewhere on a different retailer or in a store,
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
get
same
it there.
way.
The only things I
Only-
get off of eBay are figures from like a couple of years ago. Like,
Yeah.
well, shit, I can't remember. I got some of these off of most of them actually off of Mercari.
Yeah, I've been on
So I can't
Mercari
remember
too.
which
I
ones
just
I got
ain't
off of which.
never created an account on there or anything, but I haven't been on there looking. What's up, man?
Nice job, Dad.
Yeah. I had to start. I'm cooking. I'm making them some noodles too, man. They asked for noodles later, so they were asleep earlier, so I gotta get them something. Yeah.
Feed the beast.
Yeah. Oh, we got Pop in here. Pop. Yeah. Fucking
Yeah, usually if I'm like I said, if I'm buying something off of eBay, man, it's something I really want or
Boppity
it's
bop bop bop.
vintage related or unique, you know. I mean, I've got one more thing coming, I think, from eBay, and then one thing coming from Esty, and the one I'm waiting on the most is the one from Esty because it's coming from Canada, so it's gonna be a minute.
eBay, the way to do it is sort by ending soonest, like look auction ending soonest.
Yeah, and when you're selling something and trying to see how much it's worth, make sure you check completed auctions, not what it's up for, because you're not going to get as much as some people are asking.
Right. Yeah. I always check sold item prices and
Yeah.
Whenever I buy anything, if or if I'm selling something, I'll check to see what completed listings.
I generally know what stuff is going for because I'm buying is vintage Motu, so I got kind of already an idea what certain figures go for. So I still check it nonetheless. So.
Hey,
wow, you got head from a Canadian girl, kid.
$61 for that snake face. So it wasn't too bad.
Kaz, did you even get my screen name tonight?
What's that?
I said, did you even get my screen name tonight?
Was it Jay Holler?
Yeah, the guy that gave you Blaster. Was it Jay Holla?
Man, no, it wasn't Jay Holler. It was you. I'm sorry.
Was it Jay Holla?
No, it wasn't Jay Holler. No. I smoked too much. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you'd think I'd go back and watch the beginning of the stream last night, did you?
No, I was hoping you wouldn't. I'm sorry, man.
But hey, it's probably about time to open this box, huh? Since I've had it since last Friday.
There we go.
Should we open a box?
Sure.
We could open a box.
Yeah,
open
a box.
Cardboard prison.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if y'all
That
can see
came
it.
in a while back.
Oh, the poster. Yeah.
That pre-turning
Not
poster with the dinosaurs
Frank
on
stuff
it.
in my-
I'll come back on.
William George, yeah. And then I got my Pirates of Grayskull mini comic. The Legend Begins. That's just awesome, man.
Libby 4.6.
Uh-oh.
It's a beautiful table. It's a beautiful table there, Lon.
Anyway, we have a large box from Big Bad Toy Store.
That's a beautiful table.
That's always a good thing.
All I see is a tabletop. I still only see a tabletop.
I just see a black screen.
Nice tabletop.
All right. Lots of bubble wrap.
I still only. We can't see a thing you're doing, man. Not a thing.
No, we just see the table.
What are you talking about? What table?
I just see a black screen.
We don't see your toy. You're unboxing.
Yeah, we don't see it. We see
How
the
do you
table.
not?
We don't see it.
Don't see it.
We see wood. We see wood grain.
Yeah, there you
Yep,
go.
I see wood grain.
Wood grain. That's what we got.
Oh, now he's
And
just up.
now we see Daredevil.
Yeah. Oops.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Long. Yeah, we saw that premium wood loan.
I got that Cobra Con fix, Vaughn. I was working on it last night.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So now, of course, now I'm working on Buzz Off's ass. So keep going, man. I got a few more I gotta do.
Does it work now?
Yes.
We got you, Charlie Ferguson.
There we go. What we got here?
Here's a new body for the Shadow King head to go on, Kaz.
Oh Lord,
Oh
Shadow Weaver. There you go.
no. Uh oh.
It's a little bit smaller, but I figure since it's Shadow Weaver, it should be big enough to go with the Masterverse figures.
Yeah, I think
Finally
it's
got my Batman.
Oh,
6
Batman
inch, I
Beyond.
think.
Okay.
Ooh, Sergeant
Sergeant
Slaughter.
Slaughter.
Oh, Cobra Kai.
Yep.
What's that?
Yeah, what is that?
Hold on.
I've seen it before, but I've never seen it open.
Hold on a second. Let me see let me set the phone down a second while I figure out how to. Oh, there we go. It had a little bit of
It's
tape on the
Ninja
box.
Turtles versus Cobra Kai, is it?
Oh, okay. It's yeah.
Oh, nice.
Crease
Oh,
and
nice.
Lawrence.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Oh yeah, you get Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Field Slaughter.
And I might keep this in the box. This is a really nice box, but with the dojo in the background.
That is nice.
That's
Yeah.
a pretty cool box, actually, man.
Who makes
Yeah.
that?
I really enjoyed Terry Silver coming back.
It's
and-
Diamond Select.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool. Seeing
That looks
him
good.
back.
It's pretty tight.
Man can't stand and can't fight.
Yeah. What up, Jeezy?
Danny boy.
Yep, Jeezy.
It blew me away, man. I really enjoyed seeing Michael or Thomas Ian Griffin back. Really good to see him back. He's always been one of my favorite actors, especially when he played in John Carpenter's Vampires.
Did Daniel look angry?
Yeah,
He does.
he looks pissed
I was
off.
about to say.
He looks older too.
Yeah,
Looks more angry than Crease. What is that?
I know, right?
I was about to say, man. I'm glad you. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Slight flaw, but otherwise a very nice set.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I kind of want to take them out, but damn, that's really nice packaging.
It is.
That's Daniel after he got fucked up in the fight. At the end, that's at the very end, like when his shit's broken. He's really mad.
When he did the illegal crane kick.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
What?
didn't they even bring that up once in Cobra Kai?
A couple times, yeah.
Yeah. He brought in
See-
the most recent season, the newest one. They brought it up.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. I'm waiting. I usually watch those with my brother, and
You
we're
know what I love
watching Yellowstone right now, so we got to finish that.
Right.
You know what I love about Cobra Kai is these guys that you think are bad, you start rooting for them. Like,
Yeah,
see their side of things.
It
Like-
turns the tide.
I've got
Yeah,
I've got a Cobra Kai shirt and I've got an Eagle Fang karate shirt.
Nice. Like I'm a total fan
In
of
fact,
Johnny
actually-
Lawrence now, you know?
There's the Cobra Kai shirt.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Nice.
I ain't even gonna lie, I didn't even watch every episode. I just forwarded to the parts where Terry Silver.
Wow, that is kind of salmon, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
See, this is the slaughter you need right here, man. You need this slaughter.
Delete one.
Bam.
That's pretty dope. That is pretty dope.
Where do I get that one, and how much is it?
I don't. eBay now.
Too much
Oh,
money.
all right. So I'm probably not getting that one then.
Yeah, because I think he was Mattel Creations one. I think.
Wait, is this Flex Friday? No, no.
I know, right?
What are you doing, S3D?
We got DFS joining in and Giga. What's up, fellas?
What's up, Giga?
Giga?
Hey,
Hello, everybody.
it's cool when those shows kind of look at the bad guy side of things, because like the bad guy usually became a bad guy because of something.
Oh, yeah.
And it's cool to hear their story on why they became a bad guy.
Well, it's like I never thought I would root for Tusken Raiders, but the Boba Fett series has me liking the Tusken Raiders.
This
Right.
the other thing that was on sale.
You know,
when
it's
Star
like-
Wars was on sale. That we,
That's Scareglow.
That was- that-
Still sealed,
Kind of feels like how I was with Star Trek and the Ferengi. I hated Ferengi more than
Oh, I
anything
love the Ferengis.
in Next Generation. And then when Deep Space Nine came out, they were my favorite characters.
Well,
See,
believe it or not.
Maybe
Believe it or not.
it's, and I'm not just saying this to say it, but see, I'm Jewish, so I guess the prophets thing I can relate to it. So I always loved the Ferengis; they were my favorites, you know. So I'm about the prophets, man.
Yeah, my favorite characters on DS9 were number 1, Garrick, and then number 2, all of the Ferengi tied.
Yes,
Garrett-
the Ferengis
Garrett-
were my favorite.
Garrick was my favorite, and I'd probably have to say, yeah, Garrick,
When you got
and Dr. Bashir. I like them. I like the dichotomy between those two.
I didn't really care for Bashir.
I've been watching Picard.
You know, it was the dichotomy between whenever those two interacted. That was when it just was really interesting. All the little subtleties they would throw in between the banter between those two, fantastic.
Yeah, I always said Deep Space Nine would have been my favorite Trek series if they made one minor change, and that would be changing Garrick from a recurring character to a main character.
Well, he was in the later season, in the last season. Though he pretty much was main cast. I mean, you know,
Yeah, see,
If he was
in
in
every
episode, it would have been so amazing.
Yeah, Deep Space Nine was definitely my favorite of all the Star Treks. Although I did like Voyager a little bit, you know, but yeah,
My
Deep
favorite
Space
Star
Nine
Trek
was-
character is a Voyager character. It's the EMH.
Oh,
okay.
emergency medical hologram doctor. Yeah, the doctor. Yeah, nice. You know, believe
Yeah.
you mentioned Tusken Raiders earlier. Did you know that there's actually a Jedi from the Tusken Raiders?
Really?
Yes, Sharad or Sharad Het. Yep.
Hmm.
It took me a minute, but yeah, I remember when you said Boba Fett and you were talking about the, Tuskens, and I was like, wait a minute, it kind of there was a Jedi, yeah, and it's Sharad Het. Yep.
Talking about Star Wars. Where's Bo at?
No, I don't want to get into it with Bo.
We'll be here all night talking about Star Wars if Bo
I'm
shows
telling
up.
you, man, he gets deep diving. I'm okay with it sometimes, not all the time.
Bo knows Star Wars.
Yeah, he does. There's no fault in that. He knows it. He knows it. But yeah, man, I liked Garrick, the dichotomy between Garrick and Dr. Bashir. I did. And Voyager, I liked the last season. Well, no, actually, I think I liked season 2 better. Was the best in my opinion.
Has anybody heard from Bo lately?
No.
Nice.
I haven't about a week or so, man.
Yeah, it's been about a week or so. Yeah, since last.
I hope he's all right because he had that thing. I don't know if I should say it in the stream.
Yeah.
Rona?
Yeah,
Damn, man.
Yeah, a lot of people. I know a lot of people.
his family. His family.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
I
hope
remember
he's
his
all right.
family had it.
Yep, I hope
Yeah,
he's
you been
doing
on
okay too.
Instagram?
I don't have Instagram, so I can't answer that.
He was online the other day, but he ain't messaged me back.
I hope he's all right.
Yeah.
Some
Thoughts and prayers go out to him.
scary stuff, you know. Yeah, I meant to ask you, Giga, how's everything going down where you're at with
Down
the
under.
that? Is it pretty bad or
Well, people are panic buying again. That should tell you how things are.
oh wow, okay.
Well, that's
Supply-
happening here too. But that's because it's supposed to snow tomorrow.
Well,
Yeah,
it hasn't happened where I'm at. Again, but didn't happen the first time either where I'm at because I'm out in the middle of the ponies. The thing is last time people were panic buying. That's still so cool, DFS. At least you're more awake this time.
Oh, that's cool.
But they didn't really panic buy. It was the people coming from out of towns to our little stores, you know, that ruined it for us because we were doing great. You still have the sides mistransformed, those vents.
Still got a new transformer. It's nice.
Yeah, look at them. They're just hanging out there. They're not really where they belong. That's
Well, I only
janky,
ever
man.
cared
You
about
failed.
Picard,
You failed.
number
That
one.
looks cool.
I played number one and Data. I'm the only ones I ever liked.
Hey, don't break it, don't break it. No, but no, they didn't. They didn't. It was the people coming from out of town that cleaned out our stores. But for the first few months,
That
we
thing
were
is
all good.
badass, huh?
And then someone put the word out somewhere, something I don't know. But
I even like the
suddenly
color
we started
combination.
seeing
That
people
how
from.
he's painted. That's just crazy.
Fact is, supplies are pretty low here anyway. No truckies and so forth aren't getting out there to deliver them.
Hey, it looks
So
great.
people start panic buying, and then there's even less.
Yeah, it makes it even worse.
It does make it worse. Anyway, people were coming from 3 to 4 states all around to my little town to hit up my little mom and pop joints and our one You giga swap. Nice.
I rebuke you. No. Oh,
Give you nightmares there.
Practically
I reckon
no
that's even
net.
worse than what I've done, Kaz.
That's awesome.
Pleasant dreams tonight, Kaz.
Slimer with venom
There you
teeth.
go, just to make it extra awkward. Pleasant dreams tonight.
Oh,
Kaz.
no.
There goes the other.
Really, in front of Jesus? Really? Right? You put him right in front of Jesus?
He was already standing there.
He's not playing small. He's holding a thumbs up.
That head. It's the head, though. Can't do that head.
What the heck? Sergeant Slaughter.
Kaz going to be thinking about that.
Violation. That's exactly what that is. It's a violation.
So which one's worse, Kaz? Which one's worse? Mine's better than mine.
That head on anything is horrible. That hit on any character.
There we go.
That's right.
Congrats, man. Congrats on that.
Oh, that's one. What up?
You got nice running around. Running around the side.
Yeah, goddamn it.
Oh, what are we gonna do? Oh no.
Hey, what's in? What's going on here?
You attracted something of a certain friend in there.
I'm just gonna climb in here. Oh, snarf.
Oh my gosh, it looks like
That's one man. That's cool.
Casey was spanking a certain kitty.
We went from seeing one kitty to another. One black kitty to another. We had two black kitties on the screen tonight.
Cat just came up and stole the show. I didn't see you. I seen you just then.
Now let's get back down to business, shall we?
I can tolerate that.
That's the story. What's that Hindu Ganesh? Yeah, that's what I think he would look like. She would look like right there.
Oh, nice. Nice.
That's how I picture he'd look too.
I can deal with that here. That one don't bother me. What's wrong with that? Oh no! Thumbs up. Yeah.
Oh no! Is he really giving that the thumbs up? I was saying, here, take a look at this one, Kaz.
Jesus, nasty.
Like one of them Fast Nights at Freddy's things, man. It's just scary shit.
So, hey, Kaz, check this out. So, I just seen this. Top Dog Comics just posted this for Joe Fest this year. It says it's going back to the future on Friday, January the 14th, with a great celebrity announcement at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Follow our social media for the breaking news. So, I wonder.
Raw Talk, Jizzy with the greasy crease.
Wonder who it's. I'm obviously Back to the Future reference. So,
Doc.
Maybe Michael J. I don't know. I mean, it could be any
Michael
of them.
J. I doubt it. I
doubt Michael J. But Doc would be dope as hell, man.
They must have had a janitor in the movie or something.
I don't know. Biff, maybe the dude played Biff. Hell, I don't know. But that's.
They got
Biff was awesome.
Augusta.
We'll see who it's gonna be.
Hey, Daredevil, you seen that movie Nobody?
No.
Christopher Lloyd's pretty good in that.
Really? Yeah.
Good action movie. It stars Bob Odenkirk and Christopher Lloyd plays his father.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever seen anything else with Christopher Lloyd in it. It's always been Back to the Future.
Have you not seen the old Addams Family movies?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because he played Lurch. That's right.
Hey, where did you see that?
No, he played Fester, Uncle Fester.
Oh, okay.
Was it Fester?
Lurch, but okay, yeah.
Was that on Facebook?
Yeah, it was on Facebook. I just seen via Top Dog Comics.
He was in the Dennis the Menace movie, but he only had a small part. Oh, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he was in that one.
Yeah, the judge.
Yeah.
And then you there, of course, Taxi.
Yeah.
But that's way old, and that's a show, so you probably haven't seen that unless you saw it on like.
Pat Morita was on Taxi.
You what?
Pat Morita, Mr. Miyagi.
Really?
Yeah, he played on
I
Taxi.
don't think I've seen that.
There's a TV show called Taxi.
I've seen a little bit of it, not a whole lot.
Yeah, that's.
I wanted to watch it for Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah. Well, I know Danny DeVito from Batman Returns. That's where I know Danny from.
Yeah, he was good in that.
Really.
Have you seen Throw Mama from the Train?
No, but
I've seen that.
I haven't never.
You got to watch Throw Mama from the Train. That's a good movie. Danny DeVito's pretty good.
Or yeah, Don't Throw Mama from the Train. Yeah.
And what was it? He was in, what was it? Jewel of the Nile, I think is the name of it.
Yeah, he's played in quite a bit. I just a lot of it I can't remember.
So who?
Oh, I liked him in. You ever heard of a movie called Screwed?
Yep.
Norm Macdonald.
Yep.
Yeah, he was pretty funny in that. He played a guy called Grover Cleaver.
who is involved with Back to the Future and G.I. Joe? Because that's what it would lead me to point to.
Yeah, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
You just have to cross. You'd have to go down the cast list of who's survived and left, and then you can.
What
pretty
about
much
the principal? He didn't do a voice in G.I. Joe, did he? The guy that played Principal Strickland?
No, he wasn't in GI Joe.
Well, I know he played in Masters of the Universe too. Believe it or not, that '87.
Yeah. What other
Well,
characters
he
are
was
there
in the
back?
Masters of the Universe
could possibly
movie,
be?
right?
Yeah, he played as the cop.
The principal. Right? He plays the principal in the
I've
Masters.
seen the Masters of the
No,
Universe.
he's a cop in Master Universe.
Okay.
Yeah, he plays a cop. He plays a principal in.
Yeah, Lieutenant Lumick or something like
Oh,
that.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Okay,
Wow, good
so
memory, Giga.
We know Michael J's alive. We
You
know
tell which of us don't partake of the
Christopher Lloyd's
halfling leaf.
alive. We know Leah Thompson's alive. We know Biff is alive.
Yeah, but
I
they
mean,
Can't
weren't
help him.
voice actors in G.I. Joe.
Syndrome.
Yeah,
Spectrum.
I don't know who in the hell. It would be.
That's
Could it
good.
be
The
the
head's
dude-
not even all the way down on that figure. If it's all the way down, it has
Oh.
absolutely no neck.
Oh, let's see.
You got one.
Okay, man, get it. Go ahead, yeah.
I was thinking of I almost picked up an arcade figure on discount because I was thinking it would look good on that too. Little skinny guy with a suit and bow tie.
Ghost.
Yeah, I'm looking, trying to see who.
Dad.
What,
Not ghost.
Yeah, if they weren't like 10, 15 bucks a piece, I'd pick up some more Shadow King heads.
No.
Yeah. In fact, if they were really cheap, I'd pick up a whole bunch of them and send them to everybody, so that way everybody could make figures for you, Cass.
Oh, yeah.
One to everybody, and then keep like 3, 4 for myself.
That's what friends are for.
Mhm.
Get like 4 female bodies and put them on all of them.
No,
Take a group shot.
that's even more disrespectful on female bodies.
Put one on Evil Lynn, see how that looks.
Mhm.
Mm-mm. Somebody said Don Johnson.
Oh, but he wasn't in Back to the Future though.
Mm-mm.
We need somebody involved in Back to the Future and G.I. Joe. Trying to figure out who's in the announcement tomorrow.
I guess best to go down the cast list of Back to the Future and see
That's
if
what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
because the cast list of G.I. Joe is a lot bigger. Or
Yeah,
is it the cast? Is it maybe a producer or something?
Could be.
Somebody did music for both of them?
I doubt it.
A writer? I don't know.
Let's see.
What are we even talking about? Some kind of crossover figure?
There's an announcement here in Augusta tomorrow at 1 p.m. and it's supposed to be something back to the future. G.I. Joe is going back to the future or some shit.
Why
Yeah,
Augusta? Is
yeah,
there some kind of something going on there?
I don't know.
All right, then.
It ain't Michael J. Fox coming, I'm sure. And it ain't Doc, I'm sure. I'm looking at the B list. I'm looking at
So
the
there's not some kind of convention or something? They're just randomly coming to Augusta.
like a
Well,
promo
it's
for
Joe
it.
Fest.
Well, for Joe Fest, yeah, it's a
It's for
convention.
Joe Fest.
Oh, okay.
We always have, like any other convention, we have guests and artists and cosplayers and all kinds of people. Like, typically, like, Sergeant
Ex-figure
Slaughter's
expert.
there every year, and Larry Hama. I met Larry
Well,
Hama.
action figure expert.
Oh, you don't step on the keyboard.
He's an asshole, though.
Yes, he's a good kid. He don't step on the keyboard.
Yeah, man.
There's a good boy. Step over it.
I know who was there last year also. It was Ron Simmons was there.
Yeah.
The dude from who did the Gremlins was there. I forgot his name.
The actor?
Michael Winslow?
Ron said,
I think it was I can't remember if it was the dude that did the voice for Gremlins. I think it was. Or
Wouldn't that be like Frank Welker?
no, it wasn't
Frank
Frank Welker.
Welker did most monster and animal voices in movies, especially back
He
then.
might have even been the puppeteer. Hold up, let me see. I know he was
Ron
there.
Simmons ran from us. We were trying to interview him.
Yeah, Ron Simmons ran. I never saw him actually.
Maybe he's afraid of puppets.
He had puppet phobia.
Hold on a second.
The funny shit is he agreed to it. We talked to him before we did it, and he agreed to it. We came back to him later, and he fucking ran. He backed clear across the convention floor.
Was he doing it like he was trying to do it on camera, like it was a stunt of some sort?
No, he didn't want us recording him. It was like,
Looks like it's pupaphobia. P-U-P-A phobia is fear of puppets.
Oh, okay.
Or pupaphobia, pupaphobia. It's pronounced. Hold on a second.
Hey, Kaz, did you guys have a puppet or something? Is that why he was afraid of it?
Sam Newsman.
We did have we had a puppet. And he
Sam
was
Newsman does the interviews.
Wow.
He was like, "No, y'all get away from me, y'all!" And like he just started backing up. Like he was talking shit. Backing up.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I see a bunch of Diaclone.
You have video of it, or that'd be freaking funny to watch.
I think we do.
Ninja Bill?
I see an armored convoy behind there. A couple of armored convoy trailers.
What the hell? I typed in pupaphobia pronunciation. It comes up Flights from Roanoke.
Oh yeah,
There's some Power Rangers.
What about me asking how to pronounce the word makes me think I want to buy a plane ticket? That's weird.
Big convoy. And there's there's a power convoy trailers.
It can be either.
And there's a fucking
It's a ton of
powered high mobility fighter.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. Bunch of Diaclone.
Maybe it's pupaphobia. Yeah, I don't know.
It's part of Big Power.
Those things are so out of my price range. All I can do is look in awe.
Big Power. Powered 01V. And you got a commander vehicle here. The commander vehicle from Big Power GVVC is the same.
Pupaphobia.
Big Power GV units. It's like identical, except for the colors and such.
Didn't you say I feel like you've gotten some of them that had parts missing? Have you ever had any parts?
I've never had any that had parts missing, but I've had one where
you lost the part of it?
a part was fucking installed backwards. And it was a blind pin, and you can't just take out the pin and fucking replace it.
Haha, nice job, Dad.
So here you go. Here's the fucking commander vehicle. Oh yeah, commander vehicle's got. You can adjust the way the wheelbase is set up.
Man, that's the
Move the wheelbase forward.
Can you imagine?
Back is attached to a trailer or something, and you want it all the way forward. You can want some ground clearance, and you can put the fucking back wheels all the way back. You can fucking move it forward too, like a little truck or some shit. Here we go. Let me show you what's going on. Gotta plug his ass in here.
Can you imagine if you had to put those shits together? There's so many little components that move and flip every which way to do different. Those shits are versatile.
Yeah, and you can see on this one, let's compare the paint jobs here.
They're not affiliated with Transformers in any way, are they?
It's Chikara.
No.
Chikara. So you can see the paint on this one.
Diaclone
That's
came
where
first.
Transformers came from.
Transformers came later. Yep.
Because it's
That's why Ironhide and Ratchet didn't have heads in G1 toys.
It's kind of like
So they're supposed to have a driver in their chest.
Yep, that's why the Insecticons had that yellow covering over a compartment. That's where the little guys sat in and piloted them.
It's kind of like Hasbro is biting their shit with all the.
Well, Hasbro saw the toy, Diaclone toy, said, "Ooh, shiny." Went over there and literally created the Transformers from the Diaclone line. I mean, they took Diaclone toys and created every character, the stories, the cartoons, the comics, all of that came from Hasbro and Marvel, and here we are today with Transformers. I mean, it all came from the Diaclone line.
And Transformers just won out as the big name.
Yep.
More than me.
That's a perfect name, though. I mean, they nailed the name. They don't get no cooler for transforming robot shit.
Well, you see, when they changed it to Transformers, they weren't just changing like the name; they were changing the fucking identity from being super robots, whereas these are the real robots with like pilots.
Yep.
They're super robots, are like super life forms.
That's what they used to call them, super robot life form Transformers. I mean, action figure expert, what up?
Just the amount of detail I put into them.
Damn, that's tiny. Look at all those.
That's like a combination of Transformers and Legos.
Mm-hmm. Damn, it breaks all the way down to a driver in the seat of the thing. Wait, there's more.
Okay, as did I tell you, it looks like I missed a blaster the other day. Went into Walmart, there was one Tigatron sitting there. I was like, yep, bet somebody bought 2 blasters.
Oh, damn. Oh, it's 2-1. 1 Tigatron, 2 blasters in a case?
Yeah. Which is why I was confused the first time I saw him. There was, what was it, 2 blasters, 2 Tigatrons, and what was it that came in the original case with Tigatron?
Oh, I don't know, man. Cheetor? No, not Tigatron.
No.
Yeah.
Because the wave before had 2 Tigatrons, and I forget, was it Cyclonus?
Galvatron, maybe.
No, Galvatron's leader.
Yeah,
I think it was Cyclonus. But anyway, the point is, when I found Blaster, there were 2 cases minus a Tigatron. So the first thing I thought was, who leaves 2 blasters on the shelf and buys a Tigatron?
Yeah.
I think I saw a Tigatron. If I remember correctly.
Maybe somebody only does the Beast Wars stuff.
Even then, you'd think they'd be in tune enough to think, holy shit, this isn't supposed to be out yet. Let me put this on eBay. Which is what I should have done. I should have put both them on eBay and then just got mine next year. Or not this year. It would have been. It was next year at the time.
Oh god, that's
like I'll take a Legacy Blaster. That's fine. For whatever I could have probably gotten for those on eBay, being the first one.
This is now appearing in my city alone. Keep your hands on it.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. We usually get everything months and months late. If at all. Like, we usually don't get the last wave of each line. I have to order them online. They almost never stock Voyagers, too. It's usually all deluxes.
Fuck, I hardly see any of those either.
And I still haven't seen a Scorponok. Tracks for Miles and all the others from that wave and the next wave. Shadow Panther and RC and Wing Finger and Paleo Trek, but not a single Scorponok. It's weird. Not that I'm that keen to get him. I'm not huge on Beast Wars, and I hear people say he's not great.
I'll be getting him for the name.
I'm only getting him just because I've already started, so I might as well try to finish the Beast Wars line. Of course, they'll have to come out with a Tarantulas and Inferno, and I'm done there. I don't like any of the... Beast Wars was all right at the beginning. I didn't like the way it went. I didn't like any of the new characters. I thought those... What were they? Fusors? I thought they were stupid.
Destro.
Like, oh, it's a scorpion with a snake for a tail. That's what a disguise.
Who needs Scorponok? I saw some.
Yeah, I've seen him already too.
I was just saying I have never seen a Scorponok.
I've seen him a wing finger.
There was a bunch of them on Wrightsboro Road.
It was like Walmart was getting... Either somebody was buying every single Scorponok and leaving the rest of them, or I don't know how Walmart was getting cases without Scorponok.
Hey,
It's been for months and months and months.
I'll be honest here. This guy's disappointing. Okay, he's disappointing.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's why I'm not in a super hurry to get him. I'm just commenting on the fact that he's been so unavailable.
I don't like the short, stocky legs of his. I think those should be, and there's already an upgrade kit to make those a bit taller. So that's, I guess, okay. But
I love buying a $20 figure and then spending another $15 making it look right.
I'm just not impressed with this guy. I mean, he's good, but he's not great.
Yeah, that's what Hasbro does.
He's not great. We'll see now. I can't say that because then you get.
So the next one can be a little bit better, and then the next one can be a little bit better, and they keep getting our money.
Yeah, I like this guy. Again, he's not great, but then you get toys like this one, and wow, blew me away.
I don't have him yet. I want it.
Blew me away.
That's what I'm behind on is the leaders. I need him, Beast Wars, Megatron, Galvatron, and maybe Kingdom Ultra Magnus. I've already got Siege Magnus, but I kind of want the Kingdom one as well.
I'm sticking with a Netflix Ultra Magnus. I don't really need the
Kingdom. And then the new deluxe is the Slammer and Pipes. I don't have those yet.
Slammer would be nice. I don't care about. I have no connection to Pipes whatsoever. So if I see it, great. If not, I'm not worried about it terribly. I'm just not.
Yeah, no huge rush for me on that either. I would have ordered them online when I ordered all this.
I'm waiting for the re-release Scorponok.
Yeah.
You talking about the headmaster, the big guy?
No, not that one. Missed out on him, but I do have Black Zarek waiting for me. No, I'm talking about the Beast Wars one.
Oh.
I didn't know they were doing. Oh, you're talking about the original one. They're gonna in the repackaged line. All right, those are overpriced.
Yeah,
I think
they are overpriced. They really are.
They're nice. They're not bad figures. Some of them, at least. I know. Probably the Optimus Primal is good because my brother had the original back in the day. I don't know what they've changed, so it might not be good.
Can't seem to keep the bloody thing in on his back.
Have you tried lube?
Oh, my bad.
With all the taller we go for
it might go in a little better.
My brain just went instantly something else.
He's got more big power.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any of the leaders because I was waiting, hoping to get them on discount, like I did with my Earthrise leaders. I got an Optimus Prime and 3 double dealers for $20 a piece, and then I went back and got another Optimus Prime because Fire Talks needed one.
Nice.
Thank you, Ollie.
It's still
You mentioned a name that I've never,
It's still
a
slack
place
that
that everybody loves that I've never even heard of until like last year. Ollie's.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't-
it's relatively new here as well. It's been here a couple of years, but I'd never heard of it before
Everybody
then.
in the South knows about it.
Ollie's is basically what Big Lots used to be. Because Big Lots went from a discount store like Ollie's to just a regular store with a crappy selection.
no
They
Ollie's.
literally do what Big Lots used to do. They buy the overstock that other places are to clear out or get rid of to clear out their warehouses. They buy it at a discount and then they sell it for cheap. Which is why Big Lots is called Big Lots.
Lots of.
Because they would get
Heck,
big
why don't
lots.
you just get me a
They would
couple
get
of the,
big lots of
bats?
goods for cheap. Actually,
Why don't you
at
just
one
get me a
point,
couple
the
of those
slogan was
bats? I
odd lots,
send you
big lots,
flags.
because you never knew what they would have.
Yeah, that was when it was fun. Now it's more you get more retail.
Dude, we used to go there back in the day, and we would get all the toys that we could never find before, and they were cheap. I mean, that's where we got all of our Megaforce toys. I don't remember ever seeing them in a regular toy store. We got a whole lot of constructs there. I can't remember what else. Probably
Are
some He-Man figures.
Megaforce the die-cast little tanks and airplanes and shit?
Yeah, that had the giant vehicles that would store them.
Yeah. I was wondering what. Yeah, I keep forgetting what the fuck
Yeah,
those
like I
are
had a
called.
big airplane that had a bunch of missiles on it, and you could put like fighter planes along the top of it.
Yeah, they keep going up in value, but they were like easy to get not too long ago. Like a year ago, they weren't worth too much, but now they've gone up a lot. Those things are fucking sick. Megaforce.
Yeah, they were pretty
Sheesh,
neat.
you could get me a couple of the bats. I'll be able to send you a slag your way. No problem, so it'll take a while.
Like the only thing we could almost never find was the helicopter for Megaforce. I have one, or I had. I don't know where it is now. So like we never saw, because you had the big vehicles that would come with a couple small vehicles, or you could buy a pack that was like a squad of 3 tanks or 3 jets, fighter jets, or supposedly 3 helicopters. Like I said, we could never find the helicopters.
Shit.
Except for the one time I had this one. It's like it looks like an APC, and you press the button and it opens up and it extends like a landing pad with a helicopter on it. So I had one helicopter. I always wanted to get some of the, the multi packs, like I said, that came with 3, but. David Miller, Destro 777.
Sweeps are back again.
Sweeps are pretty cool. I only
Still
bought
not
one.
sure of picking, but not getting any.
It's a kitty. Oh, sorry, that's probably delayed. The YouTube screen on my TV screen is behind the actual stream.
Lagging, input lag.
It's always like that, at least a few seconds. But I'm usually looking at my TV screen because it's bigger. It's easier to see what's going on all the little screens. So I'll comment on something that happened like 10, 15 seconds ago, and everybody be like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Right. That's old news. Yeah, I remember that when I didn't even know they were doing that action figure expert, and I'd heard about that recently a while back. They ended up having overstock, and they had them at Big Lots for $10. I wish I'd have known that shit. I'd have scooped up some back in the day. Especially what some of them are going for, like Granomir and Bisto, and some of them crazy prices. I've only got a couple classics, and I only paid like 40 a piece for them.
Shoot, sure my classics are aftermarket ones. Secondary market, I should say.
Yeah, I mean it's everything. Well, everything's going up with He-Man being back in the forefront, which always happens with anything. But stuff was even higher. I mean, it was a little high before, but now it's really gotten. Especially like with the 2000X series. I remember I had, that shit was like 20 years ago. It's hard to believe, but I pretty much had all that stuff. And if I'd have kept all that stuff, I'd be sitting on a gold mine. But
What the hell?
I ain't keeping those. Should have though.
Okay, so this figure it comes with 3 heads and a little helmet, but the helmet only fits on one of the heads. Like the other 2, the hair gets in the way. What's the deal with that?
That's dumb. That almost looks like Cerebro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, why does it come with a Cerebro helmet?
Hunter for
Because
Hire.
it looks it's the exact same mold as the one that's on Professor X, because it's got got the hole in the back of it for the little psychic power effect.
Yeah, look, I thought it looked familiar.
Oh, what was it?
It's just a slightly darker color.
I think it's something to do with the one of the storylines they were doing. Like the Kakus was supposed to be like the what is it? Kind of like the next ones to take over from Gene, kind of thing. To be powered by the
I'm not even familiar with the characters. I just thought it would be. I just got it for it to have another female body. That sounded wrong.
I do want that. Battle Lion from.
I just need a female body.
Well, this way, if I want to, I can take that Gwen Stacy and make a Gwen Stacy and a Mary Jane, because she comes with both heads but only one body. Then again, I guess I'd have to put Gwen Stacy on this body, because I don't think Mary Jane would wear something like that.
No, I've only got Count Marzo and the Faceless one as far as classics.
It's too high.
I don't have any other classics other than that.
That's Count Marzo is cool. Who did you say Count Marzo and who?
Faceless one.
Ah, good choices.
The only reason why is because I'm still a big 2000X fan, so those are.
Oh yeah, that's the best one. The only thing that I would change about that series is other than making it longer, it was weird that Cringer didn't talk.
Yeah, that rubbed me from the very beginning. As soon as I'd heard about it, and like way before the show even aired, and I was just like, man, how could you have everything else and not have him talk? I mean, I got over it after a while, but it still was always there that I was always aggravated that he never spoke.
And weirdly, I'm almost okay with Battle Cat not talking, but Cringer needs to talk for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. What Kevin said after the fact that he'd realized that after they'd done all 10 episodes, that even though Cringer talks, obviously that Battle Cat never roars or talks or anything. Basically, well, he roars, but he don't talk.
Yeah, I would have liked it if Battle-Cat had said at least one thing during Revelation.
But the fact that they had him talking again, the failed the
And they got Stephen Root to voice him.
Yeah, Stephen Root, man. I never heard the guy, I never listened to the guy, but
I love Stephen Root. He was on King of the Hill.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Bill.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, that's right. He was, wasn't he? I'd forgotten that. Yeah, he was.
And he's been in a lot of movies.
That's cool as shit, man. I know they ended with a big cliffhanger with a certain symbol, and I really hope we don't get robbed of Hordak again. So I mean, he did show up a little bit in the Mike Young series.
Didn't really like the ending there. That was weird. I was like, please don't be the Horde. Please don't be the Horde. Please don't be the Horde. Damn it.
I knew it was coming. I mean, I knew it. That's what I was hoping for. I just hope it continues, just for the sake of Motu, man, in general.
So I guess the Horde is like super techno now. They have nanotech.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I guess the Horde troopers will definitely be robots this time. Because in the original series, they kind of went back and forth. Well, I guess they started out more if it was like guys in armor, and then went more toward robots so that they could be smashed up.
Yeah, Hordak always tended to use tech, along with his magic. He always sort of.
I almost hope that they don't go that far, because I don't look forward to. I do and I don't look forward to army building Horde troopers.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I
won't buy any of them.
My wallet does not look forward to that, because I'm going to do it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it too. Why wouldn't I not do it? I mean, even though I've never done it before, and here's my chance. I'm praying.
Because I love Squads of Grunts, and I think Horde troopers look cool.
I don't want Origins Horde troopers. I want an army build Revelation Horde troopers. Come on.
Yes.
I want my Leech. I want my Grizzlor. I want all the main Horde members. Montana.
I had Montana and Leech back in the day. My brother had Grizzlor.
I've got them.
We never had a Horde. No, wait, he had a Hordak. We never had any Horde troopers.
Yeah, I'm missing a Horde trooper. Somebody else I'm missing.
And I don't think we had any of the good guys from She-Ra. But at that point, it was our parents buying figures for us, mostly, for Christmas and birthday, so we didn't
Right.
get to pick them out so much.
Well, I know I've got Hordak, I know I've got Grizzlor, I've got Dragstore, I've got Montana. I think that's some of the only Horde members I got right now. That's
I'm gonna have to jet, gentlemen.
Later,
All right, Ninja Bill.
Appreciate you coming
Take care,
on,
Ninja Bill.
I have to go check on my mom and such before she goes to bed. So set her oxygen and all that good stuff. So everyone in the chat, everyone in the show, love you all. Peace out.
Hey, Kat, I'm going to send you a quick message.
Okay.
Ninja Bill, you get a free pass on the quiz tonight. Take care.
Yeah, I should have all. Well, yeah.
Let me know if you're interested.
All the snake men right now.
You interested?
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
Know it, man.
All right, so I'm gonna make an announcement tonight. All right, guys. So I've only given one person permission to print my files, and that's Artuan Poe, or Poirier, sorry. And he gives me a percentage of the print that when he sells them. I'm now gonna officially license Kaz to also sell my prints. So the files are not for sale, but if you guys want to buy an APC or a Rattler from him, he can change it up any colors he wants. I'll give him the information on the metal parts that I use so he can order them for himself. You guys can order from him. He'll give me a percentage off of it.
Oh, hell. Expanding Casbro Industries.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
So he's the only person outside of Viper Pit Toys because Artuan's my partner, so with the company. But I'm going to license with Kaz.
Hey, man. I'm blown away, man. Oh, my God, dog. That's what's up, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome of you, Steve. Doing that for Kaz.
Hell yeah, boy.
So,
I saw
but
Rattler.
yeah, but don't get on him about the price because I do have MAT pricing, so the price does have to be at a certain, so it doesn't, mess with our pricing. So, they are still going to be what I charge for them. He'll obviously get to keep, what he sells, except for he'll give me a percentage of it. So don't get on him about the pricing. And again, the files are not for sale, but I'm gonna send the files over to him so he can go ahead and he can make those.
Nah, I don't have those either. Action figure expert. I need to get those.
Oh my
as well.
God! Thank you, Steve.
There's a
Thank
few
you,
I'm
Steve.
missing.
Thank you, Steve. That's epic, man. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, likewise, man. Likewise. Shit, I do. Likewise, man. You know what I'm saying? I scratch your back too, man.
Cool,
Yeah, you can help
Sounds
Bruce
good.
print out those free flags.
Oh God. Oh God. We need an army of people to print one flag. Shit.
Well, I'll tell you that the next vehicle I'm going to start working on, which I'll probably start in March because I'm starting a new job on Monday, will be the Snowcat.
Okay.
And then the Night Raven.
Yeah, I was gonna.
And then after the Night Raven, I'm still gonna do the Sky Striker possibly this year, but I want to do the Havoc probably next.
Okay.
So, and then because I want to do some of the smaller vehicles just so that way they're more affordable for people, and then in between some of the larger ones.
Yeah. Because, like, even with a bunch of printers, man, I can imagine. Shit. How many printers do you usually have working on a Rattler?
Oh, God. All of them.
How many you got? How many FDMs you got running at one time right now?
3, 4, 5, 6.
6 of them?
Yeah, 6 of them currently running.
So all 6 of them on Rattler parts. How long does it take you to pull?
Well, if I'm running all 6, no more than a week and a half.
Okay.
If I'm only running a couple at a time, because and I guess I could announce it now. I wasn't able to really announce it earlier, but now that he's finally done, we're making some modifications to it. But a friend of mine, I've been printing for him a 1/18 scale Halo Pelican, and the thing's gnarly. But I mean, it's like almost 4.5, 5 feet in length. So I've been working on that.
Hey, you need to let New Soundwave know about that, man.
Okay, the only thing is, and it's going to be expensive. I charge him almost $900 per print because of how much filament that's used and the time, because it takes about a month and a half per Pelican because it's a lot of printing. But we're trying to simplify some of the things, some of the parts, instead of having them to where we've sliced them, because I've got some pretty big printers. So I'm trying to change that to where I could print some of them just on one without having to slice it. So we're reworking some of the files, hopefully, to get that down and stuff like that. So
yeah. Well, Soundwave's old lady, she absolutely loves Halo, man.
I know.
You heard the story. Yeah.
And the only thing is, I'm not allowed to sell that. That's my buddy. So what I'll do is I will set him up with him if he's interested, and then he can buy from him. But right now we're still finalizing we just finished the prototype. Came out really nice, but again, it's huge.
Yeah. How do you even start? Man, it's like when somebody orders it, you're like, okay, in a month and a half, I'll have one. Like, that's so big.
Well, with him is what he's doing 5 to start. And so he doesn't want to do pre-orders. He wants to have them ready to go, and then he'll just sell them because they're going to fetch, obviously, a hefty price.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like this, that little, not the Warthog.
Right.
Is small. Like, I mean, it literally, the Pelican can pick it up, and it can fit inside the bay.
You mean the Puma?
No, the Warthog. The Warthog.
You've never seen Red versus Blue?
They call it that. Red versus Blue is a comedy. It's like
it's a Halo cartoon. They made it by playing the game and videotaping them recording themselves playing it and then adding in dialogue. They weren't actually
okay.
playing though. They weren't like killing each other. It's a comedy. I mean, they did a couple of
They
times.
have a LAN party where they record all the different angles of the people and they talk shit to each other. It's really funny. It's really funny.
Yeah,
No
they got
one
one
really
person as the
died.
camera, and then they got actors playing the characters, and they did the little clinch as an emote when they talked for the dialogue.
Oh,
They
okay.
record the dialogue over it. They had a whole argument about what the Jeep should be called.
Yeah, I mean, this thing it's pretty massive. So, right now we've halted printing on those until we fix some of the files we're working on, and then also there's a shortage of the OD green, and so, but I know he's gonna do I think we're gonna do 3 in OD green and 2 of them in like a military gray, so.
Hell yeah.
And then he might do more after if they sell. He's got some people who are real interested in it. So
I bet, man. I bet.
Yeah.
So is it gonna fit? It'll fit the 7-inch Halo guys in it?
Oh, it fits them, yeah. I think I have some
pick up
pictures
a
somewhere.
Warthog?
I'll sneak some pictures if you guys want to see them later on. That I
So
took when I was doing the prototype. But I know that they fit the Joes in it perfectly.
Is it
But
gonna be able to actually pick up a Warthog? Did you make a Warthog as well, or do you plan to?
No, because the Warthog you can get dirt cheap at like Target or Walmart or
For a 7-inch?
So it's able to actually pick up the
No,
Warthog
for
that you
the
can buy
3
then?
1/4 inch. For the 4-inch
That's
figures.
what you did it for. Okay,
Is
I
that-
got
is
you.
that
Oh
feature
yeah,
included?
it's 1/18 scale.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking 7-inch. So it
Oh
would
no,
be,
no. I'm sorry, not the 7-inch figures. No.
That'd be room size. I got you.
I mean this thing's big. I mean, and even all the thrusters rotate. And,
Wow, man. That's
Yeah.
epic. Man. That's epic, man.
yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I mean, it's massive.
Good shit, man. Good shit. Somebody's got to have a house dedicated for that kind of stuff. Jesus.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah,
but,
he's
in
like-
fact, do you have a Maynard's near you, or do you have is it Home Depot?
Menards.
Maynard's, yeah.
We don't have that.
Okay, well if you
Yeah,
have
I've
Home
heard
Depot,
of it. We don't have that
or-
here either.
Okay,
I think it's
because I know
out
it's
west.
okay. Yeah, I think it's more Midwest or out west or whatever. Because I know we don't have Maynard's out here, but I was able to order online. So what I'll do, Kaz, is, and you can get them also on through Home Depot. You can get it through Lowe's. I'll send you the part I use for the Rattler for the
For the bar?
because yeah. Now is what I'll do is here. Let me move this out of the way. I have a printed file or a printed axle you could use for reference, but then you'll get these. Oops, where they're stuck together.
That's for the wings, right?
Yeah, this is for the wings. So what you'll do is you'll get these, but they're a little bit long. But you want to get this. It's exact. This is one is like 3/16. Yeah, it's 3/16 by 1 foot, and it's a square rod. And then you'll take the plastic one you'll use as a measuring point, and then you'll line it up. And so it's normally to like right about right here, and then you'll cut it either with an angle grinder or if you have just a jigsaw, that'll work too.
Yeah.
And then from there, you'll just briefly just sand the edges with light sandpaper just to smoothen it, so that way it goes into the part with no issues.
Gotcha.
You'll glue one side into it, and then the other side you won't glue. You'll just make sure it fits into the wing with no issues. Because when you ship it, you don't want to ship it with the wings attached.
Hell no.
You ship it separate. And you just tell the person who buys it, they'll want to glue the ends.
Gotcha.
On the one.
Okay.
So
is that rod, is that hollow on the inside or is it solid throughout? The little bar.
the bar is solid.
Okay.
And trust me, even printing PLA Plus at 100% infill, it's not strong enough.
Right. I know.
Because the wings get heavy, especially when you start putting the bombs on it and all that. And just for just so it doesn't break on them, you definitely want to use the metal rod.
Got it.
Once I put the metal rod in, because I actually had originally designed, because when I had the plastic, it was also bowing. So the wings were going like this. So I designed the center cockpit to have like a little notch. So that way the wing wouldn't, or the rod wouldn't bow because it was hitting up against the notch. Now you don't even need the notch. I've removed it now that I've got the metal rod for it.
Okay. And are those are pretty? How much are those a bar? I know it probably is different in areas, but
Okay, so when I went to Home Depot, had them for like $2 something. Lowe's, because when I go there, some stores would only have one of these in. Some would have 2 or 3. They didn't have a whole lot. So Lowe's, I think they were like $3 a rod. When I went to on Maynard's to order from online, I had to order from multiple Maynard's. Some stores were $1.98. Some of them were less than $1. Some were like 2 something, but it's less than $3 for a rod.
okay, cool.
So I recommend just buying a couple to start. You know, cut it down to the length. Use the one, you know, the plastic one as your guide,
Right.
and then kind of just go from there. But yeah, I'll share that, and then also you'll want to get for the APC one of these, and these you can get at Home Depot. This is a
That's like a
it's a
grounding
4
bar.
foot, also 3/16 rod, but it's circular.
Yeah, that's like a grounding bar, isn't it? Or just rebar.
Yeah, it's Weld STL. It could be. I don't know. It's Hillman is the brand on this one. Actually, it's a brand on this too.
Okay, all right.
So, but yeah, and this one here, I think you can get 5. Because yeah, this is what is this? This is 4 feet. So I think you can get like either 4 or 5 total that you need for the length of one of these.
Hell yeah.
So, and it works out pretty nice. And it makes the and I'll tell you what bit you'll need. I'm gonna actually probably rework the wheel on the APC to where the axle will be separate from the tire.
Okay, I got you.
So that way, if you want to do a tire and TPU, you can. Right now, it's just one molded piece, but I might rework that.
Okay, so the tire and the rim are one piece right now.
Right now, it's one piece, but I'm thinking about reworking it.
Man, if you want me to if you want me to separate the rim from the tire, and I'll send it back to you, save you the trouble. I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if I find anything that is maybe worthwhile to help out with,
Okay, and I'll tell you something else I did, and you'll see it. Like I'll show you on this one. So now I'm printing, like I said, the centerpiece or the internal part of the body.
Hey, mister.
But I also added. Let's see. So before, whenever you would pull this out, and it doesn't pull out very far. It's more for looks, because you don't want to tell people to hold it like a handle like the original.
Yeah, it pop off, right?
Yeah, and so, but when you push it in, it was kind of floppy. So I actually made it's a it's just a little attachment. It's like a plug. So the plug goes in, and there's a hole on the inside. So it just plugs in, and it stays. It keeps it to where it doesn't flop or anything like that. It keeps.
I got you. I was gonna ask how you secure that in.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, but yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll send you these as well. Is what I'll do is because I have so many files for this.
Yeah.
And I have files that I've had to rework in different folders from different dates. So I'll go ahead and I'll put them all into one folder, and then I will go ahead and share them later on.
Have you done the 18? Have you done the one that's nothing but the seats going through the whole
No.
cab? Okay,
No.
I got you on that. I'll try to modify your back section so that it just has the seats. So you know what I mean? You could go either way with like what you got right now with the shell. You could just go either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be cool. And then I haven't, and I obviously I haven't done the U.S. top. I've only done the U.K. top for the turret.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I can convert my shit over to yours and make it interchangeable between the two, so you could use either way.
okay, for sure. And then the one thing I was going to tell you that I also some of the issues I had when doing the turret when I print it with the pegs were breaking even at 100% infill. So I did this instead.
Okay.
And because you're not putting upside down, it just fits in perfectly. You know, have no issues with it. It doesn't break, nothing.
Yeah, the little grooves give it enough. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. And it's nice and snug. And if you notice here, it kind of cones down. This one does not.
Okay, yeah.
It stays the same. I mean, it still has grooves, but it stays the same thickness all the way around.
Cool. Hell yeah, man. This shit's dope.
Yeah, for sure.
What up, Kurt?
Well, shit, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. I'm get ready for bed.
Well, all right, Daredevil, man. Appreciate you.
Have a good one, Daredevil.
Have a
Catch
good
you
night,
tomorrow
man.
night, baby. We're catching tonight, baby. For Flex Friday.
Yeah, I'm more likely to be here, brother.
All right. Everybody break out the chains tomorrow. It's Flex Friday.
All right, y'all. Later.
Yeah. All right, later.
Have a good
Peace
one.
out, y'all. Headed out.
Oh, he got more big power over there.
Peace.
You gone? All right, DFS.
I'll see y'all tonight. Later, guys. Have a good night.
All right, you too,
All right,
bro.
yeah.
Catch you later, man.
See ya.
Oi, oi.
I will. We'll get something for it. Hell yeah, man. That's what's up, Steve. Oh my god. I'm finna have some big boys around this shit. No, man. Woo.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't wait, man. It'll be a couple of weeks though with them monsters. Them shits are huge. I don't know what
Oh, yeah.
color to do. I'm trying to think what color I want to go with. Shit, man. Woo. I know I want to do a black and red APC just to house all these damn troopers that I got. I'm not sure what to do with the Rattler, man. Anything will look good on the Rattler, probably, man. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you can make it a Joe one, make it a OD green if you wanted. You know what I mean?
What colors have you done for people so far?
So far, I've done this light blue, and then I've done the dark blue. The dark blue, I used the eSun. Their PLA Plus, and that's the one that seems to be like the fan favorite. That's this one here, color wise.
Yeah,
it seems to match more the Rattler.
Right, that darker Cobra blue kind of. Yeah,
the darker Cobra blue. And so now the other thing I was going to eventually do to that Rattler is so I have two different cockpit seats. I have one where if you notice that it's solid all the way through, it comes up right here, and then I have one where you don't see that wall at all, and that's so that way the 6-inch figures, their legs can just go all the way forward. This one would be more for 3 1/4-inch figures. So I was thinking about changing the rear cockpit to have a 2-seater in the rear cockpit where they can be side by side, or raising it up and making the seat smaller, so that way you can have a true scale aircraft for the 3 1/4-inch figures.
Hell yeah, man! Hell yeah.
So, but obviously it'll be that
you can
big,
do Paraguay one.
Yeah, it'd be bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course, there's some other little things I did. Instead of having the landing gears where they go up or down, which I tried in the beginning, I had issues where they were breaking. So I just did it where it's just a rod system, a peg system.
Just peg, wheel.
Yeah, and I am eventually, and I just haven't had time. I want to find a rod that fits this, or I'm going to make this bigger hole on each side, and then use a metal rod inside the axle, so that way these don't break as well.
Right. Okay. Okay.
So, but yeah,
Yeah. The landing gear probably would be a pain in the ass to try to. You got to come up with some hinging mechanism and all that something.
and that's why I'm kind of pushing the Sky Striker back, because with the Sky Striker, that one I was actually going to work with somebody on. I was going to hire an engineer, because I wanted to have the mechanism to where it would be similar to the HasLab one, where
Yeah.
if you pull the tail hook, the gears will come down,
Yeah.
and then if you do the top one, does for the wing sweep. So, but yeah, that one I'd have to work with. I know this guy; he's an engineer. He's really good. So I would get the prototype done, and then he'd help work around it. So
I got you. I got you. The Sky Striker, that's a pretty ambitious one, man, because the wheels come out and wings. And,
yeah,
that's pretty ambitious.
yeah. So plus, I kind of want to move the and that one also, it might be to where I do the peg system too for the wheels, because technically I want the wheels to be accurate, and on the Sky Striker it's not accurate where the wheels are placed. First off, it only has 2 front wheels on a real F14, and on the 2 side wheels they don't have 2; they only have 1, and it's also not on. So if you look at the Sky Striker, they put the wheels.
You should make this a thumbnail for the stream.
You know, the actual wheels would be right here,
Right.
on a real F14.
They
It
would
wouldn't
just have
be
one wheel.
up in here.
Yeah. It'd just be one wheel on the 2 back.
Yeah, there'd be one wheel on the 2 back on each one. So I kind of want to make it look more realistic, but I think having it come down, all that might be too complicated. I think it'd be easy to design for the wings to sweep, but I'm thinking just doing the peg system like I kind of did with the Rattler on the Sky Striker. So that way, they can have it to where it's inside it when if they want to have it hanging up, or if they want to have it, static, on a display or whatever, they can have it into the fuselage.
Right. Okay.
So. But again, that's a project for later on.
Yeah, big shit, man. Big shit.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up, man. Going for the big Joe shit. He said the Night Raven too. How big you think that's gonna be? How many feet?
Oh god, Night Raven, double the size of the Rattler.
Yeah, like 4
Rattler's
feet. 4 feet
about,
and some change, probably.
Huh?
Like 4 feet and some change, probably, wouldn't it?
I'm saying about 4.5 feet. I'm thinking, and then it's gonna have the drone on top.
Oh shit, the drone, man.
Yeah, it's gonna come with a drone. You can't have a Night Raven without a drone.
Holy shit!
You gotta have the drop down cockpit,
Hey, matter of fact, you might want to fuck around and just do the drone to tease people, and it'd be a quick little thing to put out there on the fly.
True.
Yeah. The shit, the drone might be able to garner. I don't know how much you could. Shit, 150 bucks.
Maybe $200. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I do that as a little step as things to come.
As a
man.
teaser. Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? I have an idea. I could do the drone and introduce 2 versions: a white and a black. So black for the Night Raven, and then do the shuttle. Remember the shuttle had the white one in it?
Yeah.
The one that's right behind you.
The Crusader?
Hey, and then it gives people, some, because obviously it's going to be expensive for the whole thing. So maybe somebody can only afford the drone, but shit,
Yeah.
a little piece to put up too. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a classified drone set yourself, man? That's dope in itself.
Yeah.
Even without the Night Raven, I would. Shit.
And I think the one thing I'd want to do different, I'd want to add for the drone, still have the thing where it has a slot where it attaches to it, but also give it landing gears.
Oh yeah, because it didn't have landing gear.
Yeah.
I wonder how that pin, that slotting mechanism. I got one up here. That slotting mechanism. Would it
Yeah,
hold?
I've got a Night Raven right over here.
One of my wings is out in the shed though, but I got my shit.
Hmm.
Might have to come up. That might be flimsy though in a 3D print. Might be easy to snap off if it was just relying on that. You know what I'm saying? Because the layers, maybe the layers laying out in that pattern. If it leaned over, it might snap it.
It shouldn't. If you make the attachment big enough and thick enough,
Yeah.
it should.
I figured that math out in my head that it was gonna.
Mhm.
This is gonna be a lot wider, so that notch is gonna fuck around and be like that wide anyway. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. It'd be impossible to break. So yeah, this is my all-time favorite GI Joe vehicle. I had one of these.
Oh, I know, one of mine too.
Yeah, man, I love this shit, dog. I love this shit. I used to play with it in the backyard, flying around.
And see, I used to have a friend of mine. He wound up moving to Texas, but he did automotive stuff, and he would do the chrome dipping.
Damn
so
it.
that would have been cool to do like a or a Sky Patrol version, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Astray's got a new game, a drinking game for
Cockpit. Cockpit.
Cockpit.
Cockpit.
Cockpit.
Cockpit.
Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Everybody going to sleep. Boy, we finna put the whole damn under.
There you go. That's the thumbnail there with the pizza.
Let's see if we can.
Oh, nice. Is that the NECA? Oh, yep, the NECA pizza.
Hey, look, we'll see now. We'll see because StreamYard or YouTube picks the funniest damn caps out of my videos. I bet you this does end up as the thumbnail. On one of the shows, Roundhead was showing off his timber has nuts. And he was
These
showing nuts. And that was the stream shot. That was a screenshot with him holding up the dog with it on the dog.
Nuts.
Yeah, I was like, man, get the fuck. And I told him when he held it up, I said, you know what? That's the stream. I was like, that's gonna be the screen cap for the video. And sure as shit, I woke up the next morning to check it and see what it was, and it was a picture of him holding up timber with the dog nuts.
Oh, that's funny.
Did you know there's a variant on that?
On what?
Timber, the Snake Eyes and Timber set.
Oh,
the
really?
neutered variant.
There is a neutered variant. One that does not have nuts, and there's one that does have nuts.
How do I tell? Looks like he's got a dick there.
I feel like the one that Roundhead showed was a little more prominent.
Jesus Christ, that's funny.
There is a variant though. Hold on, I'll grab mine. Mine doesn't. I got the female. I must have the female one.
That's funny.
I think here it is. Yeah, so you got the same one as me. We got the female one.
Oh, okay.
We got the female version. There's one that actually has like two little ball sacks behind that raised up or whatever.
Really?
Like, yeah, I posted it on Instagram. I was like, I've heard of variants, but like Hasbro, come on, man. Like,
holy shit.
The no
I'm trying to
nut
see,
variant.
I think I've got two more of these boxed. I can find them and look. That's funny.
They done neutered timber.
Wow.
And apparently there's a variant on the Alley Vipers too. Somebody had put up
I saw that.
Yeah, with the eye cocked off to the side or some shit.
The eyes look more detailed.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like that new technology that they've been talking about, the stamping, because it looks like the one that maybe the first release they look more painted versus the digital stamp that they're doing.
Oh, okay. Man, I wonder how I wonder how they do all this shit, man. Digital stamping, huh? That's got to be an expensive machine.
I guess, yeah. See, and my eyes are so fucked up, I can't see stuff that close anyways without my glasses, so it looks good to me. Shoot.
Either way, I'll take the shit. I'll take any version they give.
I ain't complaining.
I want to get the Raw Talk has the jumpsuit too. He has a sweatsuit that is the Alley Viper. Like basically, it's like the same same outfit the Alley Viper has on.
Oh, I saw that.
For a figure or
Yeah.
that he wears himself?
No, it's actual clothes that you can buy, like a
Yeah,
sweatsuit
yeah,
that looks
it's-
like the Viper.
It looks cool. It has the Alley Viper, the Cobra logo and stuff.
Yeah, man. I want that shit bad. I want
Yeah,
that shit
but-
bad.
Got to get that Viper
want
onesie.
Yeah,
I want
man.
it too, but I don't think they make it for fat friendly, sizes. You know what I mean?
Oh man, he'll make it for everybody. He's
Oh,
got.
really?
I think it had a bunch of different sizes listed on it, and it tells you the breakdown, whatever whatever chest size, waist size, and whatnot. It tells you which ones
Oh,
fit.
okay.
Like normally I get large, but in the ones he's got, I would have to get an extra large because the size.
And what site is that again?
It's a toyfiendcult.com.
I wonder if that's where I ordered. I ordered something recently, I think, from them.
Man,
Oh yeah,
he's got some cool ass shirts. He's got Viper. He's got Viper Jumpman shirts that look like Michael Jordan.
yeah. I've got the Vipers coming. Sweatshirt coming.
Oh, you ordered?
Yeah, I just got the
75.
notification. Yeah, it's gonna be shipping out. I wanted the shirt, but he didn't have any of my size of the shirt in stock at the time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The shirts he doesn't have a lot in my size, but the sweater he had in my size.
He runs them in season too. So or like waves, I guess you'd say. So if you don't catch it, you can miss out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if he runs out of it, it's just gone. He doesn't do them again. I mean, I don't. He fucks with me. Maybe
Viper is badass.
maybe we can get him to revisit some of them here and there. I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't do my size for the Alley Viper. He only does 3X. I'm like 5, so.
Oh damn. He might be able to swing something for you. We'll talk to him. I'm sure he'll come on this weekend and chat with us.
All right, cool.
He likes to come through on Flex Friday.
Oh, nice. Then yeah, when he does, remind me to talk to him because yeah, man, he needs like a fat man friendly size.
I want that damn Viper jogging suit so bad, man.
I'm looking at it. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, that shit's dope, man. I want to wear it out in public. I want to go to Walmart in that shit.
Dude, I'll fucking do it too, man. I don't give a shit.
Yep. I want to go in Walmart and say I'm looking for toys dressed like this. I want all the toys you have with this suit on.
Shoot, I went to the grocery store. This was last year when all the mask thing was mandated and they were being real strict about it. I had forgotten to bring a mask and they had ran out of masks. And so they said no entry without it. And I was like, shit, I was like, all right, whatever. So I went home and I was looking for masks, couldn't find any, but I saw that Cobra Commander helmet I got. So I went to the store wearing it. They didn't say anything. I walked right in.
They say, oh, he's got the super. I need one of those helmets that protects you from everything.
Yeah, they didn't say a word.
Say he's got sneeze guards. He ain't getting on nowhere on his face. This shit all covered.
I thought about going into Walmart wearing a hockey mask, and if they say anything, ask them where the machetes are.
Oh, let me.
Get some machetes.
Oh yeah, hell, yeah. I wonder how that'll go. They'll be like, yeah, they're over on aisle 13B. They'll call the police on you. They'll call the police. Say, hey man, we got a weirdo asking for machetes with a fucking.
Or go to Walmart wearing a masquerade mask. The one that just goes over your eyes and nose. Be like, what? I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny. I remember before the pandemic, you went into a store with a mask on, they'd be calling the police for that. Now they call the police because you don't wear a mask.
Yeah, that's funny. I said that a couple of times after it first happened. I'd go to a gas station. I was like, is it weird seeing people come in with masks if they're not going to rob you?
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, yeah, that thing's awesome. Well, see, the
Guys,
problem
you
is
can wear that digital mask. Put the Kato face on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I could wear that. Hell yeah. I joked about that with Kato. I was like, I'm gonna go rob a bank with the mask on. Like, no, man. He's got the pants too that go with this. Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
So 135 gets you looking just like the alley.
God damn it! I wish he had my size.
That shit's tight, man. I got to get it.
See,
gotta
I
figure
want
out-
it, but even if you had my size, I don't have the money right now.
That's where I'm at, man. Some way, somehow, I'm gonna make that shit happen. So I gotta have
Yeah.
that. I need that in my life.
Yep, I gotta sell me some prints first, man. I'm freaking broke as a joke.
I've got this shirt, the how much for the Viper. I've got the Alley Viper Jumpman. I've got
Nice.
The perfect camouflage for combat in a neon volcano.
I've got that one, the stock room altercation. I got that. My wife is lucky. I collect action figures instead of bitches.
Oh, I need that shirt.
Yeah. It doesn't apply for me anymore. I don't have a wife, so I can't wear it anymore. And I got
Viper
See,
is
I should
coming.
have said my wife is lucky that I collect action figures instead of what was that chick's name?
instead of Libby's.
Libby's instead of Libby's.
Libby ain't even pop in tonight, man. Damn.
No Libby 3.0 or
Yeah, that's bullshit.
that's funny.
Thought we were going to Key West, man. That's messed up. But
Yeah.
yeah, Toy Fiend Cult. That's where y'all go. He's got some cool ass gear, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes I lock, like I close all
Yeah,
the
when I get the sweater when it comes in, I'll wear that.
and then whenever I get too close and then she doesn't know where to go, she just
You
asks
should go to bed.
and
That's
she
for
just plays like it.
yeah. Y'all should go to bed, man. I got work tomorrow. I do. I got work every day of my life. That's how it go when you're grown. Maybe not for you, but for the boys it'll be like that. We gotta work all the time. Gotta pay bills. But yeah, that's he's got some good gear there, man. Y'all talk about the masks and shit. I had an altercation. I had a standoff. Like, you know, Target was opening up an hour early for vulnerable guests. So
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah, so me and this other dude are standing outside, and he collects GI Joes, and he was older than me, or he looks older than me. And when they opened the door, he went in, and they didn't say shit to him. I started to go in, and the dude gonna stop me. He's gonna put his hand out and stop me at the chest, talking about the first hour is for vulnerable guests. And I said, "Who the fuck are you to tell me I'm not vulnerable, dude?" He was like, I was like, and pray
You
tell,
don't
how
know what I have.
yeah, I was like, how do you prove that I'm not vulnerable? And he looked at me, he was like, well, the first hour is reserved for vulnerable guests, sir. I was like, man.
Or
Okay.
they say disabled. So I've got a disabled placard on my truck because I've got sciatica. I've got severe sciatica. So if they give me, like, I go to Costco, you can come in an hour early if you're either elderly or disabled. And so I just take a picture of my placard and I show them, hey, this is my truck, disabled. And then they let me right in.
Like that, to me, that's like it's asinine. It's like a violation of privacy for you to even stop and try to
HIPAA
make
violation. If they ask you about your disability or whatever, your medical conditions.
Yeah.
So when he said it was
What up,
reserved
Delmas?
for, yeah, what up, Delmas? When he was like, it's reserved for vulnerable, I was like, how the fuck are you gonna tell if I'm? I was like, well, how pray tell do you figure out if I'm vulnerable or not? And he was like, well, it is reserved for vulnerable guests. And I just rolled my eyes at him. I said, dude, I'm vulnerable. He was like, man, go on here.
Real quick, let me know if this. I sent you a file. See if it worked. I sent you a Google Drive thing. No, Facebook.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna log. I'm gonna get it on the computer so I can download it. Here, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Facebook.
Just don't give that to anyone. That's strictly you.
I got you, man. I got you.
Cool.
That ain't going nowhere. Let's see where. Google Chat, Google Drive. Okay.
Oh, 4:15. I think I might head out.
Okay, I requested access.
Oh, okay, here, give me a sec here.
Hey, all right, Gigs, man. Thanks for coming through, man.
All right. Everyone in chat, Kaz, S3D, Lone, Sign.
Later, brother.
All right, later, man. We'll catch you tomorrow. Yeah, you are. Hey, what's up? It's just a cold sore. That is a civil rights lawsuit.
So it's asking for permission, or
it told me to send a request for permission, and I guess hold on, refresh it, or maybe I shouldn't refresh it. Let me try again here. I
Okay,
closed
hold
it.
on.
Alright.
It might go to my email here. Give me a quick second.
It gave me you need access again.
Oh
so-
yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna give you access.
Okay. All right. And I'll reload it.
All right, I just shared it.
Okay. All right. There we go.
And then with that one, I actually have it's a final. Like, there's different folders you can see from when I first started working on it, to where there's a final file.
Complete
With the APC, you could pretty much tell which ones to use. Some of the first folders have the main parts, but then some of the later folders, like the newer ones, will have some more of the updated parts.
Okay. Like the ones labeled updater or
Updated, yeah.
updated. Okay. All right.
But you don't have to worry about that with the Rattler. With the Rattler, it's the final folder. But you can download it all, and if you want to rework something, you can.
Okay. All right. Shit, I hadn't.
And then I'm gonna share also.
Can you download all the files at once, or you got to click each of them?
You should be able to download the whole thing.
Let's see. What do I do there?
I took some pictures of you.
Shit, I'll just go through and. I don't see an option to just download them all. I don't think.
You should be able to.
Damn. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to the folder view.
Asia!
What is it?
Asia!
Get link.
Asia!
What?
I got it. Okay.
Damn, where is it? Yeah, I don't see anything to just download the whole folder. Open with. Oh, hold on. So I right click. No, share, no. Download. There we go. Hot damn. All right. Cool.
Cool. And I'm sending you the APC as well. The APC, I haven't made a final folder, but it's all there. I mean,
kind of
the only thing that you got to worry about. So with the APC, the last couple of folders for the main chassis for the exterior portion.
Yeah.
For this part, you have either one where it's one solid, you have it to where it's two parts. I print it in two, or you have it to where it's in three parts. But the two parts, you want to print the latest of this one, of the rear. The front you don't have to worry about, but it's the rear you want the latest of. And the reason for that is because the first one, it didn't match up. Now it does. The only thing I did was, on this one, it is a little bit bigger on this rear, but that way also, too, it makes it easier to take off by it being not so snug.
All right, so if you go two-piece, you're printing them vertically, right?
Yes, but you're printing it. So
how taller is the piece?
So
like,
the front piece is the shortest, and you're going to print it up like this. The rear piece is the longest. This is the one that'll take you about 5 days, and you print it like this. And I printed at 10% infill.
Is it higher than it is taller than 250 millimeter, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But
so
I have one that's also in 3 parts too.
Like, cause I'm under 3 in it until I figure out how to get my other one together. I brought that big printer up here, but I got to clear my kitchen table. That's the only place I have room to even put that thing. Cause it's I think it's 400 by 600.
Okay. See,
So
I was looking for the XL kit, and I thought it was like 500 was the XL kit.
It may be, man. It might be 556.
Okay.
I can't.
And then
specifically.
And then I just sent you the APC, so you might want to do a request, so I could accept it.
I got you. Yeah, the XL kit is like it feels like damn near 4 Ender 3s. Like the bed is almost like 4 of them squared.
Oh, okay. And yeah, I just approved the for the APC.
Okay, I'm about to refresh it.
Dad.
What, Yudi?
Cat pinched me.
The cat
Because of
pinched you.
this. Because of this. Watch.
Because you messing with the cat.
Look.
Oh, Lord. Carrying her around crazy. Be toting the cat around like a stuffed animal.
Here's the good part. Look.
Alright, so download. Yeah, I'm just going to hit all the folders and I'll sort through them locally to see what's what. I'm definitely going to be doing 3. So the 3 split, what you think that's printable with the Ender 3s?
Oh yeah, it should be.
Okay. All right,
I mean, I don't have an Ender 3. I have the SVO1s, I have the SVO3, and then which is the same size as the Ender 5 Plus. It's a 350 by 350 by 400, and then I have the Ender 5.
Okay.
Plus.
I think Ender 3 is 250, 250. I think 250 all around, or 235, 250 height, I think.
See, and I don't know if that would
fit.
If that'll work on that. It might.
I gotta get that big. I gotta get my big printer going. That's cool. That gives me motivation.
Yeah, and I'll load up Kira. I'll see right now what Kira says. Because I can just add the Ender 3 and load up one of them real quick.
If it does it, it just forces me to put priority on getting that big one together finally. I've had it for like a year.
Well, and the other thing too, if you're ever in the market for a new printer, I could send you a link to the they have the SVO3 on sale because of Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Or not the Ender 3, I'm sorry, the SVO3 through Soval. And the thing I like about that versus the Ender, it doesn't have the 4 gantry thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. It looks just like, you know, the CR10s or whatever, or even like the Ender 3s. And then the other nice thing is it's got the direct drive for the extruder. It's a really good printer. But do you have the Ender 3 or the Ender 3 Pro?
Ender 3, the regular Ender 3.
Regular Ender 3? Okay.
Yeah. Those are cheap now too, man. I don't like, you still got to pay shipping, but you can get them for $100 now.
Yeah, for sure. To me, it's too small for what I do.
Yeah. I have to do a lot of piecing shit together with those things, man. But I got familiar with them though, so I figured I might as well stick with what I know how to fix.
Yeah, no, I get it. Why is it not?
And there's a lot of support for them. The community is real big on them because they're so cheap, I guess.
Oh yeah, well, and it's Creality. Creality, there's a lot of support for their printers in general because they're good printers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
I know that the Ender 3 is a good printer. I mean, I know people who have it that are happy with it.
Later, Astray, he said he's logging back in as Lebby 4.0 now.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so body canopy. No.
Kurt asks, "Who is Kira? Who is Kira?" I didn't see a Kira in the chat.
No, it's something that Steve said.
Oh, I saw Mystic. Mystic came through and fucked with us tonight.
Yeah, see, the Ender 3, because the build volume, not even just on your Z, which your Z is your height, it doesn't fit.
I did more. This one's crazy. Give me that phone. Give me.
Is that all you have, or the Ender 3s?
That and then the Ender 3 with the XL kit.
Yeah, but the XL kit, that just raises your Z axis. It doesn't raise your X and your Y, right?
I got the 400 XL.
Huh?
I got the 400 XL, so it raises the Z. Y'all chill out, I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It raises the Z axis to 600, and then the X and the Y are 400 instead of 235.
Okay, so it gives you a new bed and everything then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then that should fit on that one for sure.
And I just gotta figure out how. Uh, whatever I need to do, man. I gotta figure. Like when I tried to print something, it was acting as though it was an Ender 3. Like when it was, I guess when it's homing, when it's trying to figure out the homing or whatever, it
Oh,
was it was only traveling like the length of an Ender 3.
Okay. So you probably got to.
Firmware is what I was expecting.
Yeah, probably the firmware, maybe even the e-steppers on it. You might have to update, but I'm sure it should just be firmware. And then also your settings inside Cura, because in Cura you're gonna want to, because that's what you use, right, for your
Yeah.
slicer.
Mhm.
Okay, so in Cura you'll actually have, and it should tell you in the paperwork that you have that comes with it. It'll tell you for your Z how you'll change your height, and then your X and your Y you'll change that as well. In fact, I can show you how to do that.
And yeah, in Cura, I think I know. Like you, I'm picking I want to say it's like a 10S or something that had equivalent measurements.
No, you don't have to do that. Here, I'll show you right now.
Okay.
I'll show you how to modify that. Let me just change my camera to.
You want to share? You can share a screen too, or
Oh, can I? Okay. Well, here, let's.
I
Well,
think
because
you
it's on a different computer. That's why.
all right. That's
I
cool.
have two computers here.
All right.
So when I load up Cura right here, I don't know if
Okay.
you can see it. So right now I have the Ender 3 loaded on it. And
Right,
then if I go to manage printers,
Yep.
and then this is where you would update your firmware. And that's if you even need to do that. You might just have to go to machine settings
And
and do
change
your X, your width, your Y, your width, and your Z.
So just create a new profile, change those measurements, and then when I slice it, it should slice it thinking that it's at bed size.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then that should fix your settings there. Hopefully. I mean, typically that's what they have you do.
The only other thing that I might expect is I still got the original Ender 3 motor, for the bed, and I saw a lot of people talking about that for that size of bed that's a shit motor that
For
you
the
want
stepper motor?
yeah.
Okay.
Not the up and down, but the bed motor itself. I think that's a stepper, yeah. Or
Yeah, they're all stepper motors, but yeah.
Okay. They say that the one for the Ender 3 is not going to be swinging that big plate around as easily, and they recommend upgrading it. So, but shit, I'll do that too. I'm gonna get maybe I can get one or two prints off before having a problem, and I'll change it up.
Okay. Well, I'm also going to share right now with you, in your on your Facebook, on your Messenger. In fact, if you wind up buying, use this link because I've got the affiliate thing with them. When you go straight to their page, the first thing that loads, and this is who I buy from. They're amazing. They're Creality printers, but they're Sovol branded. The one that says SVO3 that has the Mandalorian helmet on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's on sale right now, and it's an amazing printer.
$400. Okay. I don't. This I don't really. Dang, this messed up. Yeah, so it's 3. Damn, why to do that? 350
by 350 by 400.
Hell yeah. They got they had a wheel or something that gave discounts.
Oh, filament, I think, or. And this one, it comes with like the BL Touch. It has a direct drive extruder. This one you could use TPU on it. It's got the silent board. It's got the resume printing sensor, filament sensor, like all of them. This one also has a belt tensioner. So the tighter the belt, and you have it on 2 different spots, the more detailed print you'll get. I mean, it's pretty gnarly. I love the SV03. Well, I love it now. When it first came out, there were a bunch of headaches, because the heat bed, the cable to the heater was too short, and so and they were also doing cold solders. For whatever reason, I don't know why they were doing a cold solder when they were supposed to do a hot solder, not a cold solder. And they were causing them to break. Since then, they fixed that issue so they don't break anymore. They've done a longer cable and they do the hot solder, not a cold solder.
Okay. I was sending links. Kurt Schultz was asking about I think he was talking about the Ender 3s. I've just been seeing them on Facebook. When I scroll up, there's different sites that are doing the Ender 3s for $99. And that's a great, man, for $100. Shit. To just give it a shot, why not, man? You're gonna spend a lot more than $100 because you're gonna start buying filament and shit, and you gotta have space, man. If you jump into this, you gotta have space for supplies because these shit, all of it does take up a lot of space.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, I'll tell you the Ender 5, or not Ender 5, sorry, the SV03. Eventually, that's what I plan on doing. I'll still keep my SV01s, but once I do reorganize my garage and set it up to have the printers out there along with all my collection and stuff, I want to get like probably 3 or 4 more of the SV03s, just because the build volume alone. I mean, it gets so much done on that.
Yeah, that is a good bid, man. What do you think? What is the biggest printing bed that we can obtain? What is the biggest printing bed that they have?
Well, they have one that's 500 by 500 by 500, and I want to say that one's Creality, the CR10. I don't know if that's their Max or Pro. There's one that they have like that. And then there's other ones where they have the taller, like where it's the 600 for the Z, but then the X and the Y is like 350 by 350, I think. Yeah. I mean, the build volume on the bed itself, the 350 is fine. I need a higher for the Z. I really would love something that had like a 600 for the Z.
Yeah.
Because then I could do the canopy as one solid piece versus splitting it.
How long is the whole canopy?
How long is the whole canopy? I don't know. I'd have to measure it. But
I thought you might have knew. I thought the number might have kind of been in your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't have the number in my head right now.
5 and some change, though, obviously.
Yeah, it's pretty big. I mean, it towers over the Ender 5 Plus. So
be careful. They're still up.
Were you able to to download the APC as well?
Yeah, I should have been. I just started them all downloading. Let me double check here. I should have got them. I'm about to put them for Steam 3D. I believe so. I was downloading all of them. I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Actually, some of them might still be downloading. Or did I close the shit? No, they're still open. Oh, it said failed. On the Rattler, it said failed. I'll re-download them though.
Okay.
All right. I think the APC went through. I might have just had me clicking on 20 damn files at one time, maybe.
Yeah, let me know if the Rattler went through. Otherwise, if you want, I could share the final release one, because I have a folder that has all the final parts, and so that might be easier to download.
I think what it is because it's zipping up the files to do a batch download. And I downloaded every one of them, so it probably was working on 10 results and just couldn't keep up with it.
Yeah.
But if you gave the access, is it just gonna disappear tonight?
I have no idea.
So okay, all right.
See if it lets you get onto it right now.
I was still hovering on the page. I didn't close it. What, Yudi, man? Go to bed, dude. I was just on the page. I didn't close it out. The one is
Okay.
zipping. Let's see.
Hey, Kaz.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, should I call into Sam's show and say the Viper is coming 575 and then hang up?
Sure, he'd love it. He'd love it. I don't see why he'd trip. He'd know it was you.
Probably.
I had New Soundwave calling me today, acting like he was trying to rent a trailer.
Ah.
He had me going for a minute. He was talking in a male voice, and I was like, "I'm sorry, sir, we don't have any vacancies right now." He was like, "I'm a lady." I said, "I'm sorry."
Trans New Soundwave instead of Trans AA Ron.
Man,
That's funny.
Yeah.
Actually, for Ninja Bill, it's Trains Aaron now.
Trains Aaron. Trains Aaron.
Oh, spammer bot.
Okay, so I think it let me download it. Shit. The complete final, I think I downloaded. Let me look back at the folder. Updated, APC, updated. Is that interior? Rattler, yep, there we go. Okay, it's working now. I think I got all the AP stuff, the APC stuff, but the Rattler errored out, probably because I was downloading all the other shit. So that, yeah, you can only kind of zip one file at a time, I believe, and I loaded up all of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of folders there. A lot of files. I mean, once I was done with the design, I probably spent a good 2 months just test printing and reworking it, you know?
How long did you tinker around with the Rattler before you got it together?
Oh, over a year and a half. And well, because I was taking my time on it, it really wasn't till the last 3 months that I just got down to it. And it's because, okay, so I was printing, all those Hiss tanks and the Wolverines and the Vamps and the Stingers, stuff that other people that was loaded. Now I modified those, but people kept saying, oh, well, not everyone, but there were a couple dingleberries online saying, oh, you're stealing people's files, blah, blah, blah. Come up with your own. And I'm like, all right. Come on. And those same motherfuckers are asking for my files. I'm like, you told me to come up with my own. Here you go.
Oh yeah, you can have them. Have what? These nuts.
Yeah.
Damn right, man. Like, it's on the internet, man. You wanted us to fucking print them. You wanted them printed. You wanted people to have your shit. Like, quit crying, man.
Yeah. Well, not only that, the way I look at it. Okay, so he copied from. God, who was the guy who put out at first? The small little ones.
Are you talking about the pack rats and stuff, or what do you mean?
Not the pack rats. No. Jabberwocks. Yeah. So he and he even admitted he took it from that and modified it.
Right.
Well, I took his files and modified them because there were a lot of imperfections. Although they were great, he did a good job on them.
Right.
I modified it, and I was selling to friends, people I knew who didn't have printers, didn't know how to print. Asked me to print it. I'm like, sure, why not? There was nothing online saying, not to or blah, 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 so.
That's how it starts, man. So I printed a vamp Jeep for myself.
Mhm.
And then you get people that come over to your house, they see the vamp, and they, oh my God, I want the vamp. It's like, no, man, it's mine. What? I'll give you $200 for it. And it's like,
Okay, yeah.
Why not? It's a toy.
Well, and not only that, the way I look at it, even Jabberwocks, all these people, they took a property that belongs to Hasbro.
I started to say that. I started to say these are Hasbro vehicles to begin with.
Exactly.
So
if that's the case, then why don't we give out like Ron Rudat and Guy Cassidy, these guys who designed these vehicles? Let's give them the credit then.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, they're the ultimate credit holder.
Yeah, they're off of their designs. Even the Rattler. Now the Rattler I didn't take from the Jabberwock.
Yeah.
I did that freehand. But again, that's based off of a Hasbro design. And Hasbro took it from the A10 and modified it.
Yeah.
So I just think people are, and it's funny because that guy who made those files to begin with, I'm forgetting his name all of a sudden. Not Jabberwocks, but
not Jabberwock.
The guy who uploaded them, who took them down.
He did the Cobra podium and all that. I think
not the podium. He did the Hiss tank, the Vamp, the Stinger, the Wolverine.
He took them down?
Yeah, he took them all down. Yeah, and it's funny because he actually, he wasn't he had no issues in the beginning, but then there were a couple guys who kept whispering in his ears saying, "Hey, Steve from S3D Toys is printing your stuff," and at first he didn't care.
We lost him just when the story was good.
Raggy. Battery die.
It says device not connected. He might have bumped the wire or something, maybe. Or maybe it was the battery died. I put the link
I'm
back
not
up.
paying attention and that happens.
Or like me, my shit just goes. Okay, he's back. It must have came unplugged or shut off.
Yeah, it was because I have two cameras. That one came unplugged by mistake. So basically, he took it down. Now, when he first put up his stuff, I actually asked him. I said, "Hey, do you care if I print this stuff?" I asked him, and I said, "Hey, do you want anything for him?" He said, "No." He said, "Go for it." But then other people were whispering in his ear. And then finally, he put up one thing on the Thingiverse. He called me out, saying, "Steve from S3D Toys, I've reported you to Hasbro. Stop using my files or selling my files."
He reported you to Hasbro for vehicles he
copied
from.
The funny thing is, I sold two vehicles to two friends of mine who work for Hasbro. I sold a Hiss tank and a Stinger Jeep to two Hasbro employees, and I contacted them. I said, "Hey, are there going to be any issues?" And they said, "No." They said, "We don't care." They said that we think it's cool you guys are making this stuff. And he even said there's everybody's making them. He said, "Hey, somebody put the files up." He said, "We don't care." And so I sent him a message saying, "Hey, by the way," I said, "I've actually sold to Hasbro employees." I didn't name who it was. And I said, "The fact that you're calling me out," I said, "if you would have just hit me up privately, said, 'Hey, give me a percentage, whatever, blah, blah, blah,' I would have done that. But because you called me out," I said, "Fuck you." I said, "I'm uploading." I said, "I'm going to share and print these for everybody now." And then he took it down. He took it off Thingiverse. But the funny thing is, I had actually stopped printing them because I started just working on my stuff.
Doing your own stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I actually stopped printing that stuff. When he put that thing up online, and I was like, whatever. I said, "You're gonna call me out way after everyone else is printing,
Yeah, everybody's doing that shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
I did shit. I had a Vamp Jeep before the classified toys came out.
Yep.
I started printing that shit before, what was it, June? I think June was the release date. And I had that shit in, like, April. I had a Vamp Jeep in April.
Because he started when COVID first started. So I was printing for the 3 1/4 inch. The first stuff I was printing, I printed the Vamp, the Stinger, the Hiss tank, and the Wolverines. I was printing those all for 3 1/4 inch.
Right.
That's what I started with.
Yeah.
I didn't start doing the classified scale until the classified figures came out. Then I
Right.
printed them in classified scale. I just upscaled them 160%, you
Right.
know, and then I figured, okay, because a 6-inch figure, I was trying to do the math, and it wound up working out. I saw guys doing it at like 150%, and they could
Too
barely
small.
get. It was too small, and I
Yeah.
figured, okay, well, 160 would be perfect, and it was. It fits
Yeah.
them perfectly. You
Yeah.
know, they have headroom, room. You know,
A couple of them you got to do 180% though. Really.
which ones?
The triple T, the his tank is 1.6, the vamp is 1.6. Most 90% of them are 1.6. There's a few of them that need 1.8 though.
You
Like,
see,
when
I
you
have the
bigger
Triple
figures.
T. I have the Thunder Machine. I have all those. I haven't printed any of them yet.
Yeah.
I have all these files. I bought a bunch from Jeff, and Jeff's a cool guy. And in fact, he actually sent people to me.
Oh,
because-
I got a different one. I got a whole different shit from Jeff. The one Jeff sends you, like I bought from Jeff too. Though. One you sent that his is perfect scale for it.
Mhm.
But like if the one that I was fucking with, like that I was topping up or whatever, I had to do 1.8 for the triple T. Because like for your larger figures, they just wouldn't fit in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And the triple T was like a statue. I had to gut the whole inside out for the guy's legs to get down in there. And the seat, like I made it because I wanted the seat a different color, so I had to chop it up for the seat to be a different color. Rigged up little wheels on the bottom of that, like a little wheel system on the bottom of it.
Yeah, and it's funny, so for that and stuff, he actually, because he got real busy with his stuff, he actually sent people my way because people were asking about printing, and I told him, I said, man, I said, honestly, I said, I said, I can't right now. I said, I told him, I said, thank you, I appreciate you sending people, because I actually asked him, what should I charge people for your prints, because he was sending people my way. And he's like, oh, well, whatever you want. And I said, well, honestly, I'm working on this Rattler. I said, I appreciate you sending people, but yeah, at the time I was turning people away, because I was trying to get the Rattler done. But, there's a lot of cool guys in the community. But then, now the one thing I don't like, and I do agree that some guys, I could see them getting upset. So there's one guy who he had, what was the file he designed? He designed what was it? He did something recently that he gave away to the community in the 3D print group. And it was the front skis to the polar bear. And some dingleberry put the STL up for sale on Etsy. Now that was wrong. That's not his file to do that.
Yeah.
Don't sell someone's STL files. Like that's just plain wrong.
Yeah.
Because that was not his. So
he's giving them out for free and then you're selling them. That's fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you want to sell the print, like when I sell a print, I'm selling for my time, for the electricity, for materials, and I'm also cleaning up the print. I'm putting it together. I'm assembling it, and I try not to sell it for an over. Now the Rattlers and the APC, I do sell it for a profit because that's my design. But when I was doing the other stuff, I was maybe making 50, maybe $100 on the other vehicles.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just because, again, the works, the modifications I would make were small.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I was just trying to help out other collectors. But on the Rattler and APC, oh yeah, that's my design. I'm gonna make,
Damn right, man. Damn right. And you're putting metal rods and you're working. You're working to make that shit, put it together. So.
Oh yeah. In fact, even and I'll show you. I'll have to find them, but there's little O-rings that you'll want to get. And I'll show you where they go. They go on the cockpit gun for the Rattler, all it does is it makes it so the gun's not wobbly, and it just gives that little tension, and it's perfect. And that actually, one of my customers, after they bought one, pointed out, and he actually bought the little O-rings, and so it made it to where it was better. He sent it to me, and so I include it now with all the rattlers I built.
Yeah.
So
Like the his tank, the his tank gun will fall. So I started wrapping. One of my people recommended wrapping electric tape just around the little circle that the gun's in to give it some friction to hold it up. Worked out perfect, man.
yeah, you could do that, or is what I did was I made a piece with filament. I extra filament. I just take it and I modify it to make like it's almost like a little gear.
Okay.
So it keeps it to where it goes up and down, and you can hear it clicking and.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because same thing. It was real wobbly. And,
the first couple that went out, they're flopping and shit. They're having to put a little gum under the gun to keep it pointing up or whatever.
Yep, same here. Same with mine. I mean, they were doing the same thing.
Yep.
Man, I had issues with the Wolverine, the first ones that went out, because the turrets, they were fine, but they break when they get to the person. Because the turret, so now he designed like, and it was basically, and I gave him the idea to do a peg, and so, but then I noticed the peg when he did it, it was floppy. So is what I did was, in fact, I'll show you. Let me load up my other camera again.
Okay.
So you can see some of my modifications, and this I just did in Tinkercad. Let's see.
Yeah, I love Tinkercad, man. It's friendly.
Oh, it's very friendly, and I use it for some things, So actually, let me bring it up. Tinkercad.
There was when I first started messing.
Actually, let me log it in quick.
There was the little 3D confusion, when the feeling you get when you're able to swing all around looking at shit, I had to kind of get over that 3D sickness, I guess. Once I adapted, I was like, oh, okay, this shit's easy, man.
Oh yeah. Let's see. This one's. Here, let me log in real quick, and I'll show you. Let's do it. Shit. Oh, that's my stupid phone for. No, that's not it. Wrong one. I have like two different Tinkercad accounts.
Go in the room. They're in the room, man.
There.
They're in the room. Y'all need to go to bed, is what y'all need to do.
There we go.
Why are you asking me about Nerf bullets right now? I don't know where it is, Judy. It's in the room, back there in the room.
Oh, like I was working on this here. The Cobra Ray.
Oh man. Ha! Okay, dude.
Got the computer console.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Got a couple things I've been working on, and then let's see. Oh, there's that landing gear cover I was working on.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, here's the Wolverine piece here.
Oh, okay. You got little clips to hold it down better.
Yeah, but it still has the peg, so the peg is got the clips built in.
Okay, so it snaps in and won't just fall out.
So and it won't break. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do that on all the wool rings now when I make it, and none of them pop out. They don't break. Doesn't fall off.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
little things.
I love the names that Tinkercad gives the projects.
I know. This was the cannon I was designing for the for frickin' Eric before he screwed everyone over for the HQ.
Yeah. Man, I got some cool shit to send your way, man. Once I get off of work tomorrow, I got some throughout the weekend, man. I'm gonna send you some cool shit, man. I'm gonna send you some cool shit. If you get time, you might want to print some of it for yourself. Who knows? Like, I don't know if you saw it. Did you see my Cobra Commander throne?
I don't know. I don't know if I have.
It's got a big. I used this. I just used the Snoke's throne. I put Cobra. I made it a lot bigger. It's got a storage area on the back. It's got a big pedestal that it sits on. It's got a big ass Cobra hanging over the top of it. And it's got little cobras on the where he can sit his hands and shit.
Oh, very cool.
The trooper, okay, trooper is. So, are you using that iron scan to do that, or is that done on a like one of those Wacom sketch pads or whatever? Or?
No, that one's Einscan and it's just cleaned up in Tinkercad.
Okay.
So, but like this was done in Tinkercad. This is that rear cockpit or the gunner cockpit, gunner seat.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah.
And then, like for example, my mom, she's playing this game, or she learned this card game from a friend of hers, and so she bought one of those automatic like the deck shufflers.
Yeah.
And so she wanted something to store her game and then the shuffler in. And so I designed like a little box for her and took measurements. Cool. So it even has like a little lip where the thing goes over, and then it's got a slot here for the actual door, and I created a door on another page.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, except for now she's hitting me up anytime because she has a couple printers too, so she's always hitting me up for stuff, saying, "Hey, can you make this for me? Can you design this?" Or, you know.
Yeah, Mom. Yeah, I got you, Mom. Jeez. My mom had me making her birdhouses and shit, man. Like, okay, Mom.
Oh, I'm sure, man. I mean, they all want us to make something for them, you know.
Yep. And my daughters, can you make me a phone case and put my name on it and put this symbol on it? Yeah, okay.
That's funny. Yeah, I'll have to. If you want this, I'll have to send you this.
That's cool, man. Are you gonna keep that kind of vibe going with it? Are you gonna modernize it? Or I don't know what terminology I would
for this.
Yeah, just gonna keep it like that kind of.
Yeah, this is done. I made a peg for it, so that way, if you want to put it in something, you can. Or I could just make it to where it's flat. But I was gonna do this. So remember, I told you I was helping Eric with his temple.
Yeah.
This was gonna be for his Cobra temple. And then, I wound up getting screwed over by them. But yeah. But then everybody did.
Damn. Sucks to be you, Eric.
And I just can't believe he was in the Hall of Fame. And then he does this. Like,
Yeah. All kind of stories out there, man.
yeah,
Shit,
crazy.
Well, we are 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. on the East Coast, man. I got to get up at 6 a.m.
Yes, sir.
Man, this has been
All
a
right.
phenomenal chat, though, man. I've loved this episode tonight, man. This shit has been dope, man. Thank you so much, Steve, man. I can't wait to get some of these printers freed up and start trying to. Oh my god, man.
Printing those up.
We had
And you
fun.
can do
We
different
learned
color
what
schemes.
pupophobia is.
I want me some rattlers hanging up on the ceiling behind me, man. Oh my god.
Anything you print for you, obviously, don't worry about it. That's yours for you. Just like I said, if you sell one, I just want, what I mentioned. So.
Yeah, I ain't gonna step on your toes, man.
Yeah,
They take so long to make. I don't imagine it'll be many. I already got people mad that I can't keep up now, man. I probably got 100 people that want shit that I've been like, oh yeah, give me 2 weeks.
And the thing is, if you do sell one, you'll make some good money at the price I'm mentioning. So the Rattler shouldn't. Okay, so the canopies will be done in resin, because those you'll want to do in resin for sure.
Right.
But then amount of filament, I want to say it's like 4 spools of filament
for one jet.
For one jet, that's what, $100 if that. Maybe less. It's about $22 a spool. You figure, and then and it doesn't use a lot of resin for the canopies. And then the little parts, like the metal rod, that's up $3. So total material wise, probably $100. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then, so you figure that's down the 4. And then after giving me you charge them shipping. I always charge separate. But use Go Shippo or Pirate Ship. It's a lot cheaper. Have you used those or?
Oh, I've been going to the USPS, man.
Oh God, I guarantee you, after you use Go Shippo, you'll never ever go straight through USPS or UPS ever again. I'm gonna send you the links right now.
So what do you just pay them and they give you a tag to stick on the package?
So you'll set up your account. It's free to set it up. You'll enter your stuff just like you would, UPS or USPS. And as what happens is they have a huge corporate account and they get a big bulk discount. So they get you the cheapest price possible. Like, so think of somebody you've recently shipped to that cost you a lot. And if you have their address, yeah, I mean, and just look it up, or if you have one of those addresses, put it in there just to get yourself a quote, because they won't charge you until you actually want to do it. And then the labels right there, you print it, save it as a PDF. You can print it directly from there, just like you would USPS or UPS. And when you compare the prices, oh my God, I've saved so many people so much on shipping using that. Like I guarantee you had, the other night when James had shipped me the
trooper,
yeah, he would have saved so much had he gone through like Go Shippo or a Pirate Ship. And here, let me get you the Pirate Ship site. And it's Pirates Ship. But here, let me send that link to you too. And sometimes I switch between the two, but they both have freaking phenomenal pricing. And yeah, I mean, I've saved, and I compared the pricing once. Like literally, it cost me like $30 to ship to somebody on the East Coast using, I think it was Go Shippo. Had I gone through USPS, it would have been $90. UPS, it was like 87. Go Shippo was like 30 something.
Oh wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
how are you guessing I imagine you got to tell them the dimensions of the package and the weight, right? So
Well, yeah, I just use, a standard, measuring tape to measure the package,
right,
and
right,
then the
yeah.
weight I just use a regular scale. But
Okay.
is what I do. I always, so let's say for example something's 14 pounds 8 ounces. I just put to the highest number. I put 15 pounds.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, or if I want to be on the safe side, let's say something's 18 pounds, I
Yeah.
just round it off to 20 pounds.
So I'm saying,
And
like,
then,
when you weigh them, what do you do? Put them in a box and then tear your scale out with the box on it, and then
yeah,
put items in
yeah,
it.
I put the box. I make sure once the box is fully packed with the bubble wrap, all that taped up, I put the box on it.
Ah, yeah, yeah. All right, I got you. I
and
got you.
then I get the weight, and then I go ahead and I just tell the customer, hey, this is what you know this is what it's going to cost. Because
Yeah, I'm
I
definitely gonna check them out, man.
yeah, because I make everyone pay for shipping.
Hey,
You
and
know
then
what I
that
mean?
that lets me ship out. I can just hand it to the mail lady here whenever she comes. I can just hand her the package instead of going to the post office.
Yeah, or even if you go to the post office, you don't have to wait in line once it has a label on it. You
You
just
just
go
hand
right to where their desk is, where you could drop the package, and you just set it right there. Or if it's
Oh,
UPS, if you have a CV, and a lot of times UPS is cheaper than USPS. So if you have a CVS takes UPS for drop off. So you just bring it to them, they'll scan it. You just enter your email on their little Scantron. So you
yeah.
get the receipt sent to your email, and you just drop it off. You're not paying for any shipping, it's already done.
Hell yeah, man. You dropped some jewels on me tonight, man. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And
man.
so, and I was calculating. So let's say, for example, if you sell the plane for 500, and again, 500 plus shipping, and same with the APC. And I only do the $500 price is if they do it as family and friends. If
Right.
they do goods and services, charge more.
Yeah.
You know
Five
what I
seventy
mean?
five, ain't it?
Yeah, 575 or even 600. It's an incentive to do family and friends at 500. You
Gotcha.
know, by the time you're done with your filament, by the time you're done, because like I said, my fee is just the 150 per you do. You're making $250 on each vehicle,
Right, right.
and
Okay.
that's after your filament costs. So you're making that's your actual profit
Right.
is the
Okay.
250. So
Hell yeah.
you make a good amount, and
Hell
so
yeah. And get some cool jets hanging behind me.
hell yeah, heck yeah,
Man, I can't wait, man. I can't wait to get me one behind me. Woo.
oh yeah. But definitely try Pirate Ship
Yeah.
or Go Shippo, and I'll tell you, they're both really good. They're about the same on pricing. Like I said, I switch between the two sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think it's Go Shippo. The only thing I don't like is they don't always bill you right away. Sometimes it's not till like they don't charge you till like a week later, and I like it to where I'm billed right away. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. 'Cause you count on what you see.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
exactly.
way I like to do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but they're both really they're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and
Hell
then
yeah.
bubble wrap. I mean, I get that really cheap. I used to go to Target and spend an arm and a leg, but my stepdad, that's what he does for a living. He sells packaging,
Okay.
and supplies. So I'll get like big bundles of bubble wrap, and I've got them in my garage, and it cost me $20, and I've got like what was it, 10,000 feet of bubble wrap, something like that, if not more.
Shit, man. Yeah, I think I'm paying right now like $17 for 100 feet or something like that at Walmart.
Yeah, it's expensive,
Yeah.
and
I used to
so
have a friend. I had a friend that was selling me rolls of them for $10 for 100 foot, and now I can't find that friend anymore. They disappeared. Yeah.
and you can even like through Uline, you can order directly from them online,
Yeah.
and you can sometimes get a good deal through Uline as well for like bubble wrap and supplies. And I always do tack on a little bit of the supplies in with the shipping costs. So, for example, let's say the shipping, and because they're already getting the shipping discounted, because I'm
Yeah.
using a discounted shipping company, So let's say, for example, the shipping's $32. I might charge an additional $5 just for the materials cost.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
boxes are unless it's a box I'm able to reuse, then I won't charge for the box. But if I have to buy a box, I'm including that with the fee, and then I
Yeah.
include a little bit with the bubble wrap. But because I get the bubble wrap cheap, I don't charge a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I don't charge handling or anything like that. You
Yeah.
know, because that's BS. I won't do that to people. But you
I
know.
ship my stuff in diaper boxes.
Hey,
I've been keeping diaper boxes for like a year now, and that's what I send his tanks out and shit. These big diaper boxes. They're
Dude,
sturdy
that,
though. It works.
Amazon boxes. I save all mine.
You can
You know,
ship your pants
Amazon
right here.
Yes, Entertainment Earth. You know.
Have you seen those Kmart commercials, Cass?
The Kmart commercials? No, we
Ship
ain't got
my
a Kmart.
pants.
Man. Ship your pants?
Yeah, ship my pants. I'll send it to
Uh-uh.
you on Instagram.
I hadn't seen that yet.
Did you watch the last thing I sent you on Instagram?
I got my son's phone. My phone comes tomorrow. That's when I'm back. I'm back really socially active phone wise during the daytime. I only take calls on his phone. I don't want to log all my personal shit into it because he's around his mom, and when he gets the phone back, I don't want to have to delete all.
Gotcha.
You know. So a lot of the people I was talking to on my phone, I'm not talking to until I get my new phone. And I miss y'all. I do.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Ain't none of her damn business who I'm talking to.
Also makes sense.
Yeah. You ain't want me when you had me. Don't trip now. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, man. 112. Thanks for all the fucking jewels tonight, Steve. Man, you got me on track now. I was out here blind, and now I can see. I'm finna save me some money on everything, man. Good looking out, man. And throughout the weekend, I'm gonna be sending you a lot of shit, man. If you want to use it, cool. But whatever, man. I'd be proud to see some of my shit in your collection back there. So.
All right. Yeah, and same thing. If you know, if I wind up using it, I'll make sure to give you a shout out credit wise. If anybody wants anything like for me to print, I'll give you a fee for it. You know, put something your way.
Yeah, that's whatever, man. That's whatever. Just tell them. Shit, if they say my name, that's cool for me, man. I get a kick off of seeing people excited when they get shit and like, man, Kaz gave me this and that, you know.
Oh yeah, same here.
I get my rocks off like that, man. So shit.
Oh yeah, same here, man. I love making stuff and seeing it all over the place, and
yeah, that's fun, man. It's fun, like low key celebrity kind of. All right, well, I'm gonna close it out, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Everybody's still in the chat. We got 5 people hanging in. I appreciate y'all hanging through. I got you. I got you on the iron high feet, Jay. Just give me a little bit.
You Flex Friday then.
Yeah. Tonight at 10:30 p.m. It is Flex Friday. Break out your chains, roll your blunts, bring your drink, roll your joints, whatever you're doing, man. The bad boys are toy collecting.
Cool. I'll be on.
All right, cool. We'll catch everybody tonight then, man. Y'all be easy till then.
All right, later, guys.
Fuck you, Brian. Don't ever bring your bitch ass back. That's why you're blocked.
Man, Brian.
Yeah, fuck you, Brian.